Nothing to worry about. This isn't going live. Just don't go any further. We'll get taken off YouTube. Bitch nipples are okay.
I don't know.
Don't go lower.
No, remember that one time I was playing music through it just to test out my headphones and I got taken down. Fucker.
So what are we live on exactly?
We're nowhere.
The internet.
We're using the This Week in the Canteen account, so it's unlisted.
So what the fuck are you guys up to?
Guns and stuff.
He's in America.
Look.
Or am I in Canada? Well, that's
Dude,
not in Canada.
That looks a lot different when you're holding that instead of that bottle opener you have.
It's a little thicker.
The 19
more weighty.
How nice is a USP?
It's pretty slick,
right?
I like
you. Rather have the bottle opener.
What?
So I'd rather have the bottle opener.
Fuck out of here.
I could use that as a bottle opener.
I mean, all I'll feel is just throw it at it, right?
Yeah. Just use the front sight and just go.
That's how you break the front sight on a USB.
Tate already knows how to break the front sight on a USB.
No, the front sight was just made small.
It was made small, so it flew off.
It did not fall off. It just moved to the side.
It's a feature. They know you shoot low and to the left, so they're like, move it to the right.
I just got to Loctite it in place.
So I shot a machine gun today.
What?
What kind?
MP5 SD.
Oh shit,
Rick!
So
you're so sad.
We're just like driving, right? And I'm like, "Do you want to go to a gun shop at some point?" And Tate says, "Yeah." He starts pulling one up on his phone, right?
So you got to talk about the first one
first.
Yeah, you have to.
So we find a gun shop called Blue Chicken Armory.
Yeah, Blue Chicken Armory.
Blue Chicken Armory.
What the fuck?
And we look at pictures. They got all sorts of pictures of guns. They got a picture of the outside of the building. We're like, all right, we'll go check it out. We pull up and there's this real estate.
Yeah, it's a real estate.
They're realtors with a like just a printed picture on the window, Blue Chicken Armory. So we walk up there, we're kind of confused. The guy opens the door. He says, "What are you guys looking for?" I says, "We're looking for the gun shop." He says, "Oh, you found it." So we go in. It's just like an office, and the guy's got a safe, and he starts pulling out guns. Right?
He's in the middle of a real estate transaction. So he's like, "Hold on, we gotta take pictures," and he's holding up like the real estate sign and whatever.
Yeah. And so he fucking goes to his safe. He's like, "What are you looking for?" We got everything. Just starts pulling shit out, right? He's got a tourist judge in a box. Oh, we mentioned that I'm Canadian, right? We're just like going around.
Yeah. So he's like, "So what are you guys looking for?" And I'm like, "Nothing really. He's from Canada, so we're just looking for a taste of freedom." And the guy looks at him funny, and it's just like it just doesn't click. Like it's like the realization that wait, Canada exists.
I've heard of these fuckers before.
Yeah. So he's like, okay. So he just starts pulling a tourist judge out. Well, I was like, oh no, it's one of these places. And he opens up and it's like a tourist judge. I'm like, okay, I get what you're saying with this is freedom, but I'm like, still.
I could probably get this guy to buy this.
I said I'm from Canada, not retarded.
Is that the same thing?
So he's like, he pulls an AR out of the safe. He's like, "Oh, you can't have these in Canada." I'm like, "Actually, we can, but I can't. It's different rules. I can't take them out into the bush and stuff." And he's looking at me like, "Fucking, I'm speaking another language, right?"
Well, he couldn't understand the word bush.
Well, yeah.
Alex like, "Oh, we can't take him out into the bush," and he's like, "The bus?" And Alex like, "No, bush," and he still looks at him dumb. He's like, "In the woods," and he's like, "Oh."
So me
no, you shoot him, you don't fuck him.
They're both awkward as fuck, right? Like, we made a mistake. We don't want to be here. Like, how do we disengage politely, right?
Yeah.
So we get out of there and we're kind of laughing, like, fuck, that was awkward.
It was so strange. Like, it's an office like setting. Like, there's a conference table. It's a conference room, and in the closet there's a small gun safe.
This is like a common thing in free America, though, right? Like
It
I
is.
went to a mechanics
weird
where
that
like, the front is the FFL, like full on like gun shop. The back is like you repair cars.
Except this is like a full real estate company and a small gun safe that is his FFL.
I wonder if they give guns away with like every sale,
That'd be awesome.
Maybe.
right? So you guys want
Are-
to another one?
So,
Are you
yeah.
making?
We go to another one, and we go in there, and it's like a proper gun shop, right? Like what I'm expecting to see.
Except there's no guns on the walls.
Yeah, it was really bare. They had like 12 guns in there. Well, they had a bunch of handguns, but 12 long guns. So we're talking to the sales guy. Tell him the same thing. Oh, from Canada, and
Looking for a taste of freedom.
taste of freedom. He's like, well, if you really want to taste some freedom, you should do a machine gun shoot.
And all of a sudden, Alec is going from looking at the table to face up. He's like, "What are the words coming out of your mouth right now?"
Like, hold on, I need a minute to process this. What are you saying to me? He's like, well, you can shoot machine guns. I'm like, yeah. What do you got? And he's like, oh, anything. He takes us over. He's like, any picture on this wall, and he's got a fucking Uzi. He's got P90. He's got a fucking grease gun.
Grease gun, a G36, which is kind of
That's pretty cool.
yeah. AK M16.
I wonder if he doesn't have like an auto sear or something, like an HK auto sear, and he's just swapping them.
Oh, I'm sure.
The G36 uses something other than
Oh yeah.
the trigger grip, so it's probably a real G36C.
Okay.
And it actually was a C,
Huh?
not a K or a L.
It's not common. Like it's not a common thing to have, right?
No, I seen it on the wall. I was like, holy crap!
Right.
Yeah. How common's an SD though?
Fairly,
It's more common than a
but yeah, MP5 SD.
Dude. So like you one up me right away. I've shot an automatic, I've shot an MP5, but never a can.
Well, I was really tempted to shoot the P90, right? Because that's kind of more my speed.
Uh-huh.
But I'm like, integral. I can never fucking say
Integral.
Integrally.
that. Integrally compressed, full auto. I'm like 2 birds with 1 stone. Like I can't not do that. And I'm asking him the price, but I'm not really listening because I'm like,
Freedom.
I've been in the country for 2 hours and I'm being offered to shoot a silenced machine gun, right? I'm doing it, right? I can't not.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, he's $35 a magazine. You can get 3 mags for 100. And I'm like, I'm tempted, but I've been in the country 2 hours. I don't like that. So I got 2 magazines, one for me and one for Tate, and fucking went at it. Dude, that thing was sweet.
$35 for a magazine?
That's
35.
how they are, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
Oh,
that's pretty average price.
just
But that's all bad.
you can just come down through bullpup or something.
What is that? A 35 round or 30 round mag?
yeah.
Yep, around mag.
That's $1 a bullet. That's not bad for shooting a machine gun.
No,
What is it like at
that caliber?
What, Roden?
what's it like at the bullpup shoot?
It's like $5 to $10 per magazine.
Holy shit, I gotta get there.
And it was kind of funny. Okay, so there were some malfunctions at the beginning.
Yeah.
Afterwards, when we were both done shooting, I was like, yeah. When I was shooting MP5s and stuff before, he's like, every time they got dirty or hot, they had 55-gallon barrels full of water, and they would just dunk the gun in there. And the guy looked at me stupid. I'm like, that's how they did it.
No way.
Yeah. How was your initial first couple rounds?
Okay, so he charges the gun. He gives me the spiel. He's like, I'm going to hand it to you on safe. I want you to start off, shoot a couple rounds on semi just to get a feel for it, which I would have done anyway. So I pop off 1 round, and it just stopped, right? It won't shoot again.
Extract.
Yeah, but
Failure to extract?
it's a total clusterfuck in there. It failed to extract, but it's like it tried to feed the next round too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
It was just a total clusterfuck. I didn't know what was going on. So he fixes it, and I shot. It was just 1 round again, or did I get 2 off?
It was 1.
So I shoot 1 more, and it still comes, right? The guy wants to take it back, but I'm like, I know how to clear a fucking stovepipe.
Yeah, the guy's like trying to reach in there and take control over it. I'm like, motherfucker, you probably know less than both of us.
Did you Ron Swanson him? I know more than you.
I almost did. So I'll get that when I get to my turn.
But yeah, I cleared the stovepipe and it ran. I just switched it to full auto and it ran fine after.
So just to like interject, I wonder if that's a common thing with machine guns. Like a failure to extract would automatically be a failure to feed as well, because not automatically, but it could happen.
Because basically what happened is it didn't extract. The bolt came back and it tried to feed the second round.
Right. Where on a semi-auto, it would the sear would disengage, right? And it wouldn't. Well, no, you could
It still would.
It
cycled the action. It doesn't change between a single or a full auto. Yeah, after that, the two malfunctions, it ran great.
It had to be like Cage didn't jam up at all. I think it was the mag.
Yeah,
it was the mag. Oh, did you shoot a different mag, Tate?
Yeah, I shot a mag.
Okay, like a different one than what Alec would shoot. Okay.
So he gets done, just massive grin on his face, and so I'm like, Alec, you should shoot that other one. I've shot MP5s before, and he looks at me and he's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Your call." And he says, "You shoot it." I was like, "Okay." So the guy gives me the same spiel, whatever, and he hands it to me. I wasn't paying attention because I know what I'm doing. And I go in there and I pull the action back like I'm gonna cycle it, but the guy already put a round in. So the round pops out on the table. I'm like, oh. So I lock it back, take the mag out, put a new round in. But the whole time he's doing that, the guy is like trying and like trying to take control. And I look at him, I'm like, nah, dude, I got to faster than you could even realize what happened. So whatever, mag in, drop the bolt. Didn't HK slap?
You slapped it?
What?
You slapped it?
You slapped it, right?
No, I didn't because I knew that would probably piss the guy off. So I just pulled it back and let go. It was like a pseudo HK slap with a hook. So I was like, whatever. It's still fun either way. So yeah, he told me go in semi-auto first. And I was like, I was like, okay, I'll do it anyway. So as soon as I flip it down, it went straight to full auto, and I didn't care enough to put it back. So I just started doing 5-round mag dumps on the guy's head.
Yeah, that happened to me too. When I tried to take my first shot, I overshot the semi. It went right to the wall. And I'm like, I really do want to try it on semi to get a feel for it, right? I do not like the fire selector on those guns. My thumb can't reach it well. So I had to, like, with my firing hand, come around the top of the gun to, like, get it back to semi.
What do you guys prefer, the genius method of the AK, the way that thing works?
I prefer the AK.
I don't.
Shut up.
So what is it? It's safe auto semi, right?
Safe semi-auto.
Is it safe? Yeah, safe semi.
Yeah. But as soon as you go to flick it, like there's no detent really on semi-auto. So as soon as you break the detent on the safe, it immediately wants to just go all the way around.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like it was wore out.
Oh, the gun was absolutely like filthy, shot to all hell. But it was cool. It was a real MP5 SD.
Can you change the trigger pack on those?
You can. Depends, and if it's a standard MP5 or it's the naval version. The naval version is just slightly different pin location.
Oh. Because, like, what would it take to make that burst?
Just swap in a different pack.
Yeah, I like burst. That would be sweet.
For sure. Because when I was at Bullpup, I shot one that had burst and full auto. And after a mag of the full auto, I was like, okay, this is kind of dumb.
Right.
After trying the 3-round burst, I'm like, yes, this is where it's at.
So wait, how does that work? It doesn't have semi at all?
No, it goes safe, semi, 3-round burst, full auto.
Oh, okay.
Isn't there one that goes like safe, semi, 3-round burst, 5-round burst, full auto?
Maybe.
Jesus, now you're just asking for a shit ton, Roden.
Well, I think it exists.
I've never heard of it.
Or maybe it's safe, semi, 2-round burst, 3-round burst.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%.
But, I mean, doing 5-round bursts with the MP5 is pretty easy. You just burp, burp, burp.
So the can made it steady?
Oh, the can was amazing. Like, I mean, shooting full power, like regular velocity 9mm, it automatically gets converted to subsonic because it ports. As soon as it leaves the barrel, it ports into the suppressor because it's integrally suppressed. So a standard velocity 9mm, it's going about like 970, 980 once it leaves the end of the suppressor. So recoil is nothing. Plus the can just keeps it level. It's got a little bit faster cycle time than a normal MP5 in full auto.
It was really quick.
Yeah.
Man, it's funny you guys are talking about MP5s. I was at the range this last weekend, and me and this older guy, he's, I don't know, 60, he's in his mid-60s. We're setting up targets, and all of a sudden we hear some pretty decent rapid fire. He's like, "Is that a full auto?" And I was like, "Fuck, I don't know." I was like, "It doesn't sound like it. It sounds too slow." So, whatever. We get back there and we're shooting. All of a sudden we hear some major, I mean, it's straight out full auto, fast. Well, the other guy shows up that was going to shoot. He's in his mid-60s too. They're both fucking fuds. But they're cool. And we started talking about it, and he's like, and the one guy was like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "I remember the one time I was shooting an MP5 out of a Mercedes-Benz in Grenada," and the other guy looked at me, and I was like, kind of like, whatever, and he was like, "No, Grenada, Colorado," and he's like, "Fuck, that was like back in the 60s or 70s or 80s." He's like, "We were doing a full auto machine gun shoot, and a guy had a Mercedes-Benz there. We're shooting MP5s out of it for a competition." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" But, dude, they're both into like the full auto shit, but they're some major fuds. Like, they both like Ted Nugent.
Yeah, he's on his way home, and it's his son's birthday, so he's not gonna make it.
Oh, fucking crickets.
Oh, yeah. So we went to Jungle Gyms, which is a giant international grocery store here, and of course they have all like the gimmicky stuff. And we walked by the bug section, and there's crickets, which I think I posted a video of me eating these before. So I was like, "You got to get some." And he's like, "Okay." I was like, "Oh, cool. That was easier than expected." Yeah, we got a whole shit ton of weird stuff. Like,
Yeah. I bought a whole bunch of funky fruit.
Did you get a durian?
No,
Okay.
Put them in the fridge.
I didn't. Yeah, they're in the fridge.
I won't bother with them.
I didn't want to spend $20 on something I was pretty sure was going to be bad anyway.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't try it.
A
Yeah, we
dollar.
had
A
a
dollar.
little Asian.
So-
Go ahead.
$1.40 for crickets, on the other hand, was doable.
And these are salt and vinegar flavored.
Like potato chips.
They're
Salt
really
and vinegar.
salty.
Are they fried?
No, they're just dried.
Fried.
It's fuck, I can't put my finger on it. It tastes just like something.
Crickets.
Popcorn.
And vinegar.
Take salt and vinegar crickets.
Like, wow, this tastes like something. I wonder what it is. Oh, salt and vinegar.
Salt and vinegar.
I can't put my. Seems so fucking familiar. Now I wonder if something that we commonly eat isn't cricket. They're not bad.
Very vinegary. Very salty.
You know what? I'm gonna send a picture of this to my girlfriend.
She didn't come with you?
It tastes like a salt and vinegar cricket.
Brandon, bringing a girlfriend anywhere triples the price of the trip.
So are you guys gonna go to the range tomorrow?
Oh yeah.
What are you taking up? Everything?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take everything, and I'm gonna let Alec have full reign.
All the things.
We're probably gonna have to go and buy ammo.
What's on your AK? Is that aim point?
I wish.
What is it?
Vortex Strike Fire? Strike Fire 2?
Oh, cool.
I got this from someone in the group. I want to say it was Dean.
God damn it.
What has the packy tape on it? What's that?
That's the AK mag. Oh wait, no, my AR.
Yeah, that. Oh, okay.
My AR
Okay.
packy tape all over it for the
Okay.
walls. Because apparently everyone in the world hates packy tape, and when you put it on an AR-15, it just exponentiates the hate.
Yeah.
And
Don't
you
do
know
that.
me, I like doing things that make people go, "What the fuck?"
Are you taking your bolt?
Oh, for sure.
Nice.
If anything, I'm taking it for me.
I want to shoot that.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe.
No, I'm kidding.
You're just scared I'll shoot better than me.
No.
Oh, challenge.
Wow,
Alec, have you shot the Model 70 yet?
Nope. I just got a scope on it like 2 days ago.
Tell them how long it took you to get your rail.
I waited 3 months to get Badger rail and rings in country.
I could have learned how to like CNC program and stuff faster.
Yeah.
Rented out a machine from some guy. Take a block of like steel.
I could have sent you those like individually.
Yeah, but then you'd be violating my choice.
Oh,
Fucked
True.
up thing is, Brandon, you'd get in trouble and not Alec.
Yeah.
and I'm an FFL now, so that wouldn't work.
Nope. No, we thought about like all the ways, but
Like each individual fucking part.
And I love the name of his importer.
what is it?
Profit River.
Gun Runner.
Oh, that's not the one I use, but I Run Guns is a company. They broker transactions from the U.S. to Canada to sell guns and gun stuff.
Someone I know who may or may not have bought their lowers got it from a store called Gun Runners. I'd imagine the ATF shows up there a lot.
Your firing pin and stuff.
Yes.
I keep that in the freezer.
Okay. That's an odd place to keep a firing pin.
I mean, it's where I'll remember it.
What the fuck?
Did I just see a USPS box come out of the fucking freezer?
Yes, it was in the freezer. I was like, where can I put these that I won't forget where they're at? I know, the freezer.
There's like a finger in there, isn't there?
A what?
A finger, some kind of body
There
part.
is a finger in there.
And the
What's
rest.
firing pin for?
Everything's cold.
It came out of the freezer. It's to remind you of home, Alec.
Right?
Yes, it's cold. I'm
You
just
know what?
acclimating it.
I fucking landed in Ohio and it was the exact same temperature it was when I left Toronto.
Well, you're what, like 100 miles away? It's not going to be
What
like
do you think?
desert now.
No, but I checked a week before and it was 10 degrees warmer there.
The US doesn't have some kind of heating system that like keeps us warmer than you guys.
Yes, we
Yeah,
do.
right
It's all
on
the
you.
carbon emissions.
Oh, there you go. It's called freedom. It's freedom.
Yes, the guns, the gun
Yes.
emissions.
Tate let me know.
Yeah, as I'm going to the airport, Alex like, you brought a knife for me, right? And I'm like, shit, do I have a knife with me? It's like, oh yeah, I got one in my head. I'm like, yes, I brought a knife for you.
So you know what? I was talking to Alec about that yesterday. It's the worst feeling in the world when I travel. Like I lose the only thing I'm used to carrying, which is a knife. I can't even imagine like concealed carriers what they feel like when they come here.
I don't notice anything.
I carried a knife into Canada.
Did you?
Plane?
Yeah, whenever I was in Vancouver.
Jesus, Tate.
Did you check it?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are you guys seeing that?
Oh my god!
That's a corn dog. I don't even know what to say.
How did that happen?
That's
You
some
gotta
weird,
eat
that's
around.
some weird. Oh,
What is
so-
what's
that is some weird packaging. right
Wow, what luck that I keep it in the freezer. It had a corn dog in it. I had no idea. The package was not open.
there. It's fucking stuck.
You gotta start eating. He can't take it.
Put it in the microwave.
You know what? This is how I
Yes.
get it back into Canada, right?
You just walk through the airport and it's like, like why do you put corn dogs?
Was
I'm
a fucking
hungry.
weirdo. Okay, here you go.
I don't know.
What the fuck is that?
Let him go. He's Canadian.
It's a
I heard they get their milk in bags.
Rick, it's a firing pin for a bolt action rifle.
Then what was in the bag?
A spring.
I don't even know what to say right now. Fucking
Dude, don't just put a corn dog on the table. Get a plate. You savage.
Oh, are you gonna eat it?
He's gonna have to
I
start
mean,
Put it in the microwave.
microwave.
Put it
there's
in the
probably
microwave.
bean oil and shit in there.
Wrap it in aluminum foil. Pop that bitch in the microwave.
All right.
Sure glad you sent stuff to my house because I keep things in the microwave or the freezer.
Alex,
So it didn't go
Alex-
bad.
Alec looks really distressed. Like, I don't know what the fuck to say.
He's holding a corn dog. He put it down. Date's like, get off the table.
You savage.
I don't even know.
Savage. I don't know what you guys do in Canada.
Well, it's your table. I don't give a shit.
If Tate goes and gets a plate, he's such a little bitch.
That's too funny.
There.
It's like they plan on eating it.
Oh shit.
I feel like they'll do something else with it before they eat it, but yeah.
I can put it on the pizza pizzazz for you. Eat it up.
I can wait. I have patience. Waited 3 months for goddamn rail. Oh god.
Well, it's
Are you
giving
gonna-
me. Go on, Brendan.
How's it for you, Alec?
Are you smuggling that back into Canada there?
I swear to God, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
No, I'm mailing it to myself.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe he can't violate ITAR.
You should probably get dry ice first.
Yes.
I was gonna not mail it with the corn dog.
Because I was gonna say it's gonna be a lot more difficult to keister that.
No, it's more ergonomical. It'll stay in now.
Just don't sit down.
It's closer to what I'm used to putting up there. I mean, it's it's like poop shape.
Yeah, it's also other shapes. Like a corn dog.
Like a corn. Fuck. How did you think of that?
I was trying to figure out like what can I do to just fuck with Alec. And I was like, firing pin. What can I do with that? And I was like, oh, I'll just put it in the freezer or something just to freak him out. And I look in I open up my freezer and there's a box of corn dogs. And I was like, oh my god, I have an idea. And I messaged Roden and I was like, Roden, would there be a problem if I put a firing pin in the freezer? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, what if it was surrounded in a hot dog? And he's like, well, I don't know. Is there acid in a corn dog? I'm like, it'll be frozen anyway.
Oh my God, you're good.
I mean, it's a titanium firing pin.
Oh, it's titanium. Oh, you're good.
Oh, it's titanium, yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, fuck. My face hurts.
Oh, and while I was doing that, I was like thinking, what else can I fuck with Alec with? And Ronan was apologizing for sending shit to me, and I'm like,
Imagine
you can
that.
do as much shit as you want. If you send me 1,000 balloons, I'll blow them up and fill Alec's room with it.
I forgot. You should have reminded me.
I was going to, but then I was like, oh, it's only 2 days away. And
Prime.
yeah. I was going to message you. I'm like, 1,000 balloons hasn't shown up yet.
Did you by any chance get the other thing I was talking about?
Mhm.
The thing with the guy?
I mean, no, I didn't.
You want to tell him about it?
Shut the fuck up.
So I'm a little disappointed. I feel like I got ripped off a little bit. I got all excited this week because I won a Jake Hoback on eBay.
Oh yeah.
And I knew it was the small one, but I didn't know it was this small.
Oh, dude, that's fine.
Yeah, It's like
I've held the big ones, and the big ones are big.
right?
So I would prefer the small.
Yeah, I messaged the guy. I got nervous. I'm like, is that shit fake? 'Cause, like, I straight up, I'm like, dude, my friend's a dealer. I'm gonna ask him anyway. He goes, dude, I thought it was gonna sell for a lot more. If you want to return it or like cancel the sale, let me know. So now I've gone into knives. This is awesome.
You've
Great.
got a higher quality knife than I have. Well, no, my VDK is about the same, I think. What steel is in that?
It's a S.
Stole shit.
I think it's just a 30, like a V.
S35.
S35. Yeah, and
That's what I was wondering. That's what the normal VDKs are, but I got one of the limited edition M390s.
If you guys are looking for knives, you need to hit me up.
I don't like Benchmade. That's the only Benchmade I have because I got it for cheap.
where do you go?
Gone. He's like, if you need to hit me up for knives, do
Let me
it.
know. I'm out.
You're like, I don't like Benchmade.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think of the Griptilian?
I wouldn't buy it. I don't hate it.
What do you think of the Southern? Yes, that one also dull as shit. And it's very dirty.
I don't love the shape of that blade.
Really?
I'd pick this thing over the what I just got any day. This is like fucking awesome.
Paramilitary 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't talked to you since you got that. How do you like it?
I like it. I kind of wish was it Rick the 1110?
S110.
S110. I wish I got that.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I like it. I mean, I just like the way it functions. I like the.
Have you mastered the middle finger flick?
I have.
Yeah.
Well, I learned that off the one that what was it called?
I had to sit here with him for about 2 hours teaching him how to do it with the Yojimbo.
Shut
How
up.
long have I had to teach you how to do it with your knife?
Oh,
2 seconds.
No! You're like, I don't understand the middle finger flick. This is dumb. I don't understand it. All of a sudden you message me one night. You're like, I got it.
No, it was I couldn't figure it out because I never saw anyone do it well.
So the
And
lesson,
then I was in South Dakota, and you showed me. I was like, "Oh, that's how to do it," and that was it.
the lesson to take away from that, Rick, is you just got to practice with this.
Yes! Let me see if I can find my other knives.
I wish I had my fucking knife.
do you like the LEM?
I don't really have a basis for comparison.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
I told Tate I can get about any knife. I can get Spyderco's and all that shit.
Then you dropped off, so we thought you got pissed off when Tate said, "I don't like Benchmades."
I fucking clicked on another link and it fucking... I was on the wrong page.
That's all in my car.
But I'm serious. If you guys fucking need knives, hit me up.
Yeah,
can
now
get-
that I know. This was a joke bid, by the way. This was like it was at like such a low price, and there was no buy it now option or anything. So I just bid like the lowest bid there was, and no one else bid. So I started getting nervous. I'm like, is this shit fake? There's another one selling for like $350. What's going on? Like, why is no one bidding on this particular one? And then the auction ends like a day later. I was like, well, I guess I won. But
What is it?
If you want to try another knife and you want Benchmade, talk to Brandon about getting a bug out.
yeah, you yeah. Rick doesn't like.
Well,
Brandon, it's a Jake Hoback.
they're really thin.
What's it called? The mini MK Ultra. So it's not like it's not the full size. It's like small. It's smaller than I thought it was going to be, but
I thought the MK Ultra looked different than that.
God, don't say shit like that because I have no idea what it actually looks like.
That No, that's not a Quaken. What is the other pullback knife?
Stop laughing, Rick.
Tate,
What?
I can get a lot of other shit than Benchmade.
Oh, can you? What can you get?
I told you I could get Spyderco and all that shit.
Oh, I don't remember that. I remember we talking about it. I don't remember you say you got them.
Rick, why do you hate the bug out? Or why do you dislike the bug out?
Because I had the knife that came before it, which was the 530 Pardue, and it was got all. Huh?
Pardo.
It's Pardue. Where do you get dough out of that?
Have you ever seen it pronounced?
It is.
God damn it! Why did you not like the life?
Oh, yeah, it is an MK Ultra.
UE would be O, right?
Huh?
It would be O.
How?
Oh my
Look at
god!
how
are we
Trudeau
really
is
talking?
spelled.
Jesus Christ, Canada.
That's EAU.
So
Go on. No. Let's talk about alphabets and
maybe I'm wrong.
Is the Canadian alphabet different than the normal alphabet?
Z.
Oh my god. Get that shit out of my house.
What do you say?
Tate said, "Is the Canadian alphabet different than the American alphabet?" I said Z.
Oh god.
I told them to get out of my house.
Yeah, okay. Justin Trudeau is TRUDEAU. Pardue is PARDUE.
You.
I will
Tell
kill
me
you
how
guys. I will stab every single one of you guys right now. Can we move on?
Well, that knife is so small, I don't think it'll do much damage.
It's true.
I met Sal Glesser at NRA.
Who?
Sal
knife maker?
Glesser, the founder of Spyderco.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
My buddy stopped carrying Spyderco because Spyderco was selling knives to like I think the public or certain dealers for like less than other dealers. So like basically my buddy was getting knives over like more than what the public could get them for. So they just shut down the whole
Well,
Yeah.
that just depends on how many you're buying, which price you get.
I mean,
If
he's
you buy
bought like a good
100,000 knives, you get a better price than if you buy 5,000.
Well, Spyderco has always been kind of weird with their pricing. Like, if you look on their website, their prices are like 3 times more than you can get them at in the public.
They don't have a
I
map.
heard that their
pricing.
dealer pricing is all over the place.
What's
So,
a
like-
good What's a good price for a Spyderco pair of 3?
I have no
what steel?
I don't
Yeah,
fucking.
just a
That's
standard.
the other thing. There's so many different steels that the price just is all over the place. with them.
That's also true.
Well, I've never bought a brand new pair of military. I've always bought used. Like all my knives, I buy used.
S30V.
S30V. How much
Like-
did I pay for
I
it?
want to say it's like 50 to 160.
It was like 140, I think I got it for.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
And then on the
One-
used market, you can get them between 100 and 130. Some of the older paramilitary 3s and S30V, since there's so many, I think you can get like a well-used one for like 70.
108 bitches, brand new.
See,
Oh,
like that's a fucking deal.
You'd have to come to Kansas and suck my dick there, road.
You mean you're going to throw that in with the cheap knife?
That's a hell of a deal right there.
That is a bargain. Looking up ticket prices. Brandon, how much can you get? Shit, now I have to look it up.
Send me a fucking part number. That's the best way.
That's cute.
Yes.
Oh, I know one knife that I have here.
I miss my knife.
What was that Benchmade you were saying you hated, Rick?
Bug out?
Ah,
The 530.
Really want to take that out.
It's discontinued now because they came out with the bug out and replaced it. Well, actually, no, they came out with 531 and discontinued the 530, and then they discontinued the 531 and came out with the bug out.
God dang, you guys.
All three of them are garbage.
It's like a double action, like slipknot kind of thing. I think the new one has a locking mechanism. But I bought that like right before the new one was announced.
Brandon, I threw it in the chat, but I don't know if that's Blade HQ's part number or if that's the actual part number.
That's all titanium, copper.
Yeah, that's Blade HQ.
Yeah, I can't find another.
It's like a sandwich that this slot.
Basically a pair of three, but with the
Cool.
oh shit, is this even the S110V
That is really cool, man.
I did that.
CPM S110V steel?
I hate the way it looks normally now.
Like without that.
Without the thing.
Rick's like, it would have been better if you got that one. I'm like, it's fucking purple. He goes, you could have changed the scales. I'm like, I need to learn more about knives.
Oh my god, Rick! You know how long you've been telling me, oh, I don't want it because it's purple. Oh, I don't want it because it's purple. And now, after I told you how many times you can dye it, now you're recommending it.
Well, yeah, but I'm poor. Roden has money to buy new scales.
130.
Dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Tate has one more gun than me.
Really?
Well, are we counting this fucking thing?
No.
The ATF is, aren't they?
Because if we're not counting this, I have as many guns as Tate.
Well, I got more in the gun cabinet. And some stuff.
There's more guns?
It is America. There's always more guns.
Tate, we need to plug the computer in.
I just did.
Oh. I'm an idiot. You said guns, okay? I wasn't paying attention.
Rodent, there's 19 of them available.
Holy crap.
Just so you're aware. And it's not purple, that's like blue.
It's a lot more purple in person. Secondly, the color is called Blopal, though, so you're not wrong.
Did you put this angled foregrip on since last time I
Okay,
saw it?
I'm going to think about it.
Been there?
What?
Hand covers it up though.
Oh, no, I was talking to Brandon. Sorry.
What do you got?
What is that?
What's what?
Oh, no. Okay. Now I was talking to Brandon. I was saying, let me think about it real quick.
Okay.
I'll let you know
I have to
tomorrow.
take shit. I'll be back.
There'll be some shipping on that. I don't know how much shipping, but
Okay.
That's
What
the
do you have in
500,
your hand?
right, Alec?
500?
Yeah.
What do you think, Alec?
What?
500?
I like my Remington more.
Yeah? Because that's got the MacPool furniture as well?
Yeah, it's the same furniture.
Okay.
Tate's got like all the spacers.
Yeah, because Tate's huge.
You might have got extra spacers somewhere because I don't think it comes with this many.
not in Canada.
But
It'll take 3 months.
no, I mean it's a fucking shotgun. What are you gonna say? There are subtle things that I like more about my Remington.
Like what?
It's a Remington.
The trigger and the safety. I do not like the Mossberg safety back here.
You don't like that?
No.
Really?
I like that.
Okay. With my Remington, I put a jumbo oversized safety on it.
Uh-huh.
Say you're walking through the woods and you need to shoot something real quick, and you go to pull the trigger and you forgot the safety, you're never going to forget the safety on my 8.7.
That's my safety.
My 870 has a 1.5 pound trigger, so that is not
Jesus Christ.
It's
I
Yeah.
feel like everything Alec owns has like a hair trigger on it.
that's
Oh,
not
man,
true.
that's-
I have a Chris Vector. The action is smoother.
On what? The Mossberg?
Mossberg,
Uh-huh.
but like I knew that. Well, also his is a lot more broken in than mine too, right?
That's what she said.
I think the only thing I have with more than a 3-pound trigger is
Your Glock.
my brown. No, well, I don't know what that is, but that's as light as it could possibly fucking be. I know the shotgun because the only way to lighten that up is to actually go have a bigger job done on it, and fuck that.
Wait, what gun?
My Browning BPS.
Oh. Timney might make something. Timney makes a sear and spring for the 870 that makes it adjustable between 1.5 and 3.5 pounds.
See, I saw that, and then I saw the price, and was like, that seems out fucking outrageous for 3 springs and a sear.
How
They
much?
they are expensive.
And they do not. Rifles only.
I have a Winchester 1300, and like what I thought was rust isn't rust, but I was like, damn man, like I bought for $300. It's not worth Cerakoting this thing. I might spray paint it. I'll wait until Alec visits me, and I'll have him spray paint it.
I do know a
Sponge.
thing or two about rattle canning a cheap shotgun.
Yeah, you do.
There's no sight on that.
There's no
What do
bead,
you need a sight for?
huh? What is that? Single shot?
Yeah.
Is that a Rossi?
Partner model SPI. This is color case hardened and it's fucking beautiful. I don't know if the camera will pick that up.
Oh, that is nice. No, the camera's not. I know what that looks like, but
Camera's not doing
I'd
it.
imagine everyone here does. But man, that's sweet. Hey, Brandon,
Yep.
those targets you were shooting,
Yeah.
they got they were like 10 inches. You said, right? 7 inches.
Fuck, it just depends on which one you're shooting.
The crow,
I don't remember what the size was. Hold on.
but they got like a nice hole on the bottom too.
No,
That
they
would-
don't have.
They don't.
Ours don't. Oh, no, ours don't have holes.
Yeah, that would piss the shit out of me. I was like looking at that. I was like, every single one of my rounds would have probably gone through the legs, and I wouldn't know what was going on.
7.5 by 5.
7.5 by 5 at 300 yards, right?
300 meters.
300 meters. Okay.
So like 325 yards ish.
Why are you speaking Canadian, Brandon?
It's a fucking Ventress shit. I don't fucking know.
I got it.
Rodent,
Yep.
you want a fucking Remington Mohawk 600 with a fucking truck axle?
What?
Is that one of the ones you pulled out of those bench rest stocks?
Yeah.
Did you put the barrel on that?
No, those are those two rifles. They're the two bench rest rifles I got for free.
No shit.
One's it's a Remington Mohawk 600. It's in 6 by 47,
Oh,
which is not Lapua. It's old school fucking 222 mag
oh no way.
case blown out to 6 millimeter.
Huh? Yeah.
So
See, I wouldn't be able, like, I don't even reload. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna get into like loading. I would have to know how to load that.
It's almost
I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this action. This is a funky action. Like Remington only made it for a couple of years.
Uh-huh.
It's like a Model 7,
Uh-huh.
pretty much the predecessor to the Model 7. And if you look at it, it's got an aluminum sleeve. Notice no lug.
Yeah.
They glue it into an aluminum sleeve, and then it glues into the stock.
Well, that's weird.
No There's no lug or anything.
Yeah.
Fuck, and the glue holds it?
Not a lot more if you're shooting from
Fuck yeah, it does. This is the aluminum sleeve.
So you put
This
you put that in the
you
Oh,
put the
okay.
you glue the action into this, and then you glue this along with the action into the stock. There's no screws that hold it in the stock.
Or in the action, right? So there's nothing.
Yeah, there's no torque on the action or anything.
That's crazy.
This is the one I pulled off the Remington 700 because I said fuck it. I don't fucking want that shit on there.
How bad was it to get the action out of that?
350 degrees on the griddle for Spider-Man: The Beginning or whatever, Homecoming, and a big fucking snap-on hammer and a punch.
Yeah, I'm
Wait a
gonna
minute.
change the rail on my Tika. I'm not looking forward to that because I heard they Loctite the shit out of the stock ones.
Oh yeah, you better have yourself a hammer or a impact hammer.
I don't have one. I got a heat gun, I got soldering iron, and a vise. What do I do with that? Okay,
Bro,
get that.
you should have come here. I got an impact gun.
You do?
No, an impact screwdriver.
Yeah. Go down to Harbor Freight and get one.
Okay, yeah, I got one of those.
No.
Really?
Like you hit,
Yeah,
you hit it with,
it came with my drill. Like the impact, like
no.
Oh, not that. Okay.
No.
Yes.
It looks
Here,
Roden.
I'll text something to you, Roden.
It looks like a screwdriver
I'm there.
or a big fucking handled screwdriver,
Uh-huh.
and you put it in the head of the bolt, and then you fucking hit it with a hammer.
Oh, does it?
And so it
Oh
jerks
shit!
it, but you're also hitting it with a hammer so you don't strip it out.
Right.
You're putting pressure down. But I would try the heat gun and a good
Stronger spring.
torque spit.
So,
to
but
start
I
with.
heard it's not only the screws. I heard they fucking Loctite the rail onto the receiver as well. Like on the bottom of the rail, there's like Loctite. This is what I've been reading. I don't know.
I wouldn't worry about the Loctite on the bottom of the rail. That's easy to get off. But
Yeah.
the screws are a pain in the ass on the
Yeah.
T-cup.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's how you do it with the impact.
That's how I've seen it done.
Do you heat it up or just?
I would heat it up to try
Okay.
to break that Loctite loose. But, I mean, I would heat it up, and if you can't get it loose with a fucking screwdriver, then I would step to the impact screwdriver, but don't fucking strip that fucker out with the regular screwdriver.
I know.
Or else you're going to be drilling shit.
Roden, you know pretty well how an easy out works now.
What now?
Easy out. Isn't that how you got it out before? The screw on whatever gun that was?
That was Alec.
Oh, it was you.
Yeah.
Oh.
It didn't work for shit. I had to drill through the fucking screw.
Oh.
That was on the Vector, right?
No, the screw is just too fucked by that.
He finally fixed that, by the way.
Or a left-handed drill bit.
No, because the Loctite was still like working on the threads.
Yeah, but sometimes with a left-handed drill bit, it'll catch and it'll unput itself.
No, if it's Loctite, the left-handed drill bit can never hang on to that. No.
I've never had good luck with left-handed drill bits anyway. I've only had it work once.
The only time I have good luck,
Loctite.
the only time you have good luck with left-handed drill bits is usually they're a little bit fucking better drill bit, and you can drill through the fucking bolt easier.
Yeah.
Which is what I did anyway.
You have a coworker that is retarded and try using a left-handed drill bit clockwise.
You work with him too?
No, I did. Like, you were drilling for shit. It's a left-handed drill bit. Yeah, so what? What's the difference? I'm like, think about it. He goes, oh. I'm like, yeah, switch it around, bud. There you go. He starts drilling. He's like, oh, that's so much better. I'm like, thanks for dulling the brand new bit.
Hey Rick, my
Road.
scopings are still holding up. In case you're wondering.
For now.
For now, You really don't have faith in these, do you?
I completely forgot they even existed.
Rick, you like American Rifleman, whatever, right?
Huh?
You like what's that scope mount that
No, Rick doesn't like those.
What?
Rick has? The one that you put on your AR,
Oh,
American Defense Rifle, or
Oh, ADM.
ADM.
like that.
I haven't shot it since I put it on.
Oh, I was gonna
ADM's
say,
good stuff,
have you
man.
Have you seen the new one that they announced at NRA?
Yeah, now they got a fucking lightweight one right after I got mine.
Yeah. Do you see
Half
like,
hats.
brackets around it?
No.
It's the same shit. It's just like instead of connecting here, they've done it so that like it's 1, 2, and then it just goes back there, right?
Well,
So
no, the
it's like
outside has nothing to do with it. It's just so thin it looks weird, so they decided to make it like an external thing where it looks fuller,
uh-huh.
but it just looks really strange and it's kind of cool, space agey.
Shut the
Yeah,
fuck up.
It's mimmed titanium, and the thing is like crazy light and crazy thin.
Yeah, I didn't notice that's like really thin. Does the outer layer like give it any more support, or it's just for
Nope,
looks?
it's just there.
Huh.
But the thing will weigh like 4.7 ounces or something.
Roden, I thought you had a spur mount.
No, that's Dan. DDP has the spur mount. I was gonna get spur mounts, but when I initially mounted this scope, I didn't know if it was gonna be permanent or not. And then the spur mount that I got for this wouldn't have worked if I got the
Is that the Loophole
20.
Mark V?
This is the Mark V, but in 18. This is the one I got from Brownells when I met up with Tate. It was on clearance, Black Friday.
Jesus, how much you pay for it?
1,500.
God dang.
Right?
That's fucking good price.
Yeah, I had to. I wasn't planning on it. It's because I shot all of Tate's defensive ammo that this happened. Went back to Brownells so I could buy him some more defensive ammo. I'm at the counter. I turn around. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It's like a wall. It's all scopes. I'm like, there can't be anything good in there. And I'm just looking at like Vortex and Loophole. I'm like, dude, there's some really good shit in here. And then all of a sudden I see Mark V. I'm like, no.
Well, no, this was a separate shelf of like clearance, like used stuff,
right?
Used or sent back or whatever,
right?
And
open box.
Sitting there looking around, and I'm like, "Hey, Roden, look, a Mark V."
Well, you found it.
Roden's ears perked up, and I was like, "Uh oh."
Yeah, I straight up. I walked to the counter. I looked through it real quick. I was like, "Yep." I looked on my phone just to make sure. I'm like, "These were that much, right?" I'm like, "Yep." I walked to the counter. I'm paying the guy, and I'm like, "Wait a minute. Do I pay tax on this?" He's like, "Well, sure. You have to pay state tax." I'm like, "What if you ship it to me?" He's like, "Where do you live?" I'm like, "California." He's like, "We've never been asked that. Like, you've never had Armenian at your store."
I'm 32.
So the guy goes back, asks if he could ship it, and he's like, "Yeah, I could ship it, and it's free shipping because Brownells." I'm like, dude, it's like 2 birds. I was gonna put this in my luggage. That was awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and then I got the this is the American Rifle Company now. So it's like 1 screw. I saw this at my competition. One of the guys was using them. Then I asked like a few people about it. Like I've read good reviews. It's just 1 screw that goes through there. So it's like a clamp here and a clamp here, and there's like a pin in here and a pin in here, which Rick does not like. I had no faith in it, but I took a chance. And dude, so when you're mounting this thing, it doesn't move. That's the best part. Like it's leveled out and it stays leveled all the way through.
How's that?
Sure, give me an angry face.
It just because there's no top key
instead of bolts.
Like, maybe I brought some for you.
So
say that.
It's like it's really dark in here, isn't it? So yeah, and like the screw just goes in from the top right there. It's 1 screw.
Yeah.
And like my asshole clinched when I looked at the directions. 65-inch pounds. And I went for it. And see, that's the only gap you have. I mean, that's like the only, everything else is pretty much, that's a pin over there and a pin on this side. So it's like it's like a clamp. Like,
What do you use to get your reticle level?
so I have a Wheeler leveling system. So basically I get this, level out the receiver, then I pop the front bubble level, match that bubble to my receiver, take the bubble level off the receiver, mount this bitch on, then put the bubble level on this. And then I'll match up this bubble level with the front bubble level and this bubble level.
Hey, Rodent, next time, get a set of playing cards.
Playing cards?
Or if you have a set of feeler gauges,
Okay.
and just stack them up underneath your scope on your base, and you'll get it.
Straighten it out.
That's a really good idea. I've never thought of that.
Like the
spur mount.
The spur mount has a wedge, but you can use a set of feeler gauges or playing cards. Feeler gauges are better because they're stiffer, but
Yep. The spur mount came with that wedge that Brandon's talking about, and you just like you slide it through and just levels it out. But when I was mounting Dan's scope, I fucking forgot it in there, so I had to unmount. I was like, "Well, do you mind if it's there?" He was like, I'm like, kidding, dude, kidding."
Killer.
Okay, I'm out of here.
Why?
I gotta wait tomorrow.
No,
What?
you got work tomorrow?
Yeah. Some of us have jobs.
it's fucking Saturday, Rick.
Yeah. Some of us are poor and need to work more hours at our jobs.
Oh, what the fuck ever. You're only working till noon anyway.
4 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
God dang, they're fucking killing you.
It's retarded. Nobody comes in. Okay.
Okay,
Talk to you guys later.
All right, man. Have a good night.
Fuck off.
Bye, Tucker.
Leave already.
Put a shirt on.
Just so everybody knows, Rick should never gave me his fucking phone number and tried fucking me around on Rebel Silencers. His phone number is now getting.
He'll hear this later.
No, he won't. He'll never listen.
That is true.
Go on, Brandon. His phone number is.
Oh, you want to know his phone number?
No.
It's already.
Message me.
682.
It's already been out on multiple Facebook groups that say it's my birthday. It's this guy's birthday. Send dick pics. That's what he was talking about earlier. That I had done that earlier in the week, and I redid it again tonight.
Are you in Dark Side of the Leaf?
I was, but I haven't seen it in a long time.
Oh, I was gonna say send it in that group. They'll have fun with that one.
What's it called?
Dark Side of the Leaf.
Oh no, I haven't been in that one.
Oh, it's a bunch of cigar guys, but they're raunchy like us.
Raunchy.
And that's where I find a lot of the weird shit that I've always shared.
Raunchy.
What?
You just gave me a different mental image. I don't know.
Oh, Brandon.
Fat guys in G-strings smoking cigars and shit. Go on.
Brandon.
Yep.
Do you know what Chislic is?
No.
What?
See? It's probably a South Dakota thing.
Apparently, I thought this was like a normal thing. They're seasoned, deep fried beef chunks or
Beef chunks?
Venison. What?
No, he said chunks like cubes.
Yeah, they're you cube up a choice meat, whether it be venison, lamb, beef, and you season them up with like Worcestershire sauce and a bunch of other seasonings, and then you deep fry them, not bread or anything. You just deep fry the meat, and then you serve them hot with toothpicks.
I've never had that.
Oh my god! None of you have lived.
It kind of sounds like fondue.
Yeah.
Except you don't dip in anything.
Or burnt ends. Well, only because they're cubed.
Wait, you just said you fry it.
Yeah, you fry it.
Fondue.
What the fuck is fondue? Isn't that a dipping sauce?
There's different ways to do fondue. You can't just cook meat in oil.
Yeah, we have a fondue thing. I've never used it.
It's really good, but it's a
Do
pain
you
in the
use
ass.
oil or do you use water? What's the deal?
I've only ever done it with oil, but like
Oil?
you can do chocolate fondue, you can do cheese fondue.
Cheese I'd be down with. I mean, I do the oil and like the meat and shit too. I just never used it. I mean, we got it as like a gift. I'd like to use it.
We would cut up like squares of beef, chicken, and pork, and just
Uh-huh.
stick them on the forks and put them in the oil for a couple minutes, and they're done.
Batter or no batter?
No batter.
You
Well,
just-
that sounds delicious.
yeah, it does.
Oh yeah.
I just paid fucking $97 for 14-pound slab of ribeye.
Ooh, that sounds so good. You get on the bone?
What are we
I wish.
It's not easy to find here, man. Like I just figured maybe like other states.
I don't know. We have 2 fucking packing plants in town. I don't know why I can't get it on the bone.
Right?
No, they had a special going on, so I bought fucking a full fucking ribeye. But I bought it.
got real bad on me. I love
Do what?
That's pretty slick.
Are you gonna like oven, grill, smoke? Like what do you do with the ribeye? You grill it, right? Or you can roast.
I'll slice.
it.
I'll slice it. I won't cook the whole fucker at once. I'll
bit bigger.
probably slice it in like
I don't care about
2.5 inch
Uh-huh.
slices,
Uh-huh.
and then I've had really good luck with sous vide,
dude, sous vide.
sous vide, and then reverse searing it.
Yeah.
I got a couple of, they call them cowboy ribeyes,
Yes.
and
Fix on that.
they're bone in, but
Uh-huh.
like the ones they had at the store,
Yeah,
I was like,
for one night.
they were 2.5 inches, and I was like, and they were the fucking tomahawk.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck that. I was like, I'm not paying for the fucking bone.
You're
I was
paying for
like,
the bone. Yeah.
I was like, cut the fucking bone off.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Same price, same price, less the weight of the bone. And dude, I sous vide that motherfucker up, and me and my wife ate it, and she's like, "This is the best fucking steak I've ever." I was like, "I
Right?
fucking agree."
The best pork chops I've ever had was when like I made it with the sous vide.
Really good cut.
I've never
Like,
had. I think I've maybe done pork chops once.
With the sous vide?
Yeah, and I didn't have good luck.
Okay.
Fuck you.
You know what I didn't have good luck with was fish. Fish just seems to boil or something in the bag.
I've never tried fish.
Yeah, I wasn't, I'd skip it. But dude, try pork chops again. It was really good. What I did was I sous vide and like, well, yeah, I guess you do that with everything. Just high heat on the pan, some olive oil, garlic. I think I put like one like
Where do we get that?
thing of rosemary or whatever, just left in the oil a little bit. Seared
Yeah.
that, just seared it real quick, each side. But you can't let it dry. That's the trick. It was really good.
Really?
Man. Yeah.
Also,
I had good luck with using avocado oil
I've never heard it called.
I've heard this.
I didn't either.
I've heard
because
this.
it has a lot higher flash point
Right.
and smoke point.
The really expensive.
Hey, you know
But
what?
I always,
Do you have a cast iron?
yeah.
I need to get one of those because I'm using like the non-stick ones and I'm scared to get it that hot.
It's like 150.
Yeah, I'll get the cast iron as hot as that fucker will get. And
We're not gonna.
what I usually do is I'll like sear the first side and then flip it,
Like
Uh-huh.
50.
and then I'll throw a couple tablespoons of butter in there,
Yeah.
and then I'll throw my garlic,
Mhm.
and then just start basting it with it.
With the spoon,
I
like,
mean, I got money. I don't know how much we're gonna spend on
and that
ammo.
makes it like crusty, like the crust.
It does.
Oh, it's so good.
All my ammo is expensive. So
Can I ask you a dumb question about a cast iron though?
What's that?
What do you do with it? Like you're done cooking, right?
Yeah.
What do you do with it then? You can't like clean that thing, right? Like you can't run it with soap and all that.
G6.
Call me nasty, but be 100% with you. Like the last time I cooked one was probably 2 weeks ago, and that's probably still sitting on the stove.
Yeah, but see,
And
that's what they
what-
say. That's where the flavor's at, right?
What I'll do is like with that, I'll dump that in the trash and I'll just wipe it out with a paper towel
Okay.
and cook on it.
Yeah. And they say the more you do that, the more it gets seasoned, right?
Correct.
Okay,
And
I'll wait.
what the fuck? And I was like, I'll wipe it out. But there'll be sometimes like my old lady will cook eggs in it and she'll get a bunch of fucking eggs on it and stuck to it. I'll put soap and water in it and throw it back on the stove, heat it up, and scrape it, and just get that shit out, and I'll dump it out and just put oil on it and reheat it.
Well, it doesn't like take the.
Because if you don't put the oil, it's gonna rust, right?
I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've cooked in it quite a bit, and you just put water in it and wash it with water, it won't rust, right? I mean, it won't rust because you got enough oil soaked into the pores.
It'll be.
But if you do like a heavy clean to it, as in steel wool, and scrub it, you're gonna scrub all the seasoning off, and you're gonna have to re-season it.
Yeah.
Like mine,
They're talking about.
I don't know. If
I should be.
I might season it once a year, and that's putting it in the oven on like 500 degrees and you wipe it with oil, throw it in there, let it get hot, it smokes up your fucking house, and then you wipe it again, and it creates like this. It's kind of cool. It creates a fucking non-stick surface on it.
Like a Teflon?
Yeah, it's like, but it's fucking hard.
Oh.
I'd smash.
But look up some YouTube videos. They'll show you how to season a cast iron skillet.
Hey, when did Glock stop doing their Teflon?
We got technology that'll actually make you like,
What?
Like on the Gen 3s.
Fuck, that's a good question. You have to ask Tate. They probably know more than me.
I want to be pretty.
Tate,
What?
when did Glock stop doing their Teflon finish on the Gen 3s? Because I know the Gen 4s never
I have
had
no
them,
idea.
right? I was
Oh my
so pissed off when I got my like 19. I hadn't bought like a Glock in years. It didn't have that like sweet Teflon finish on it.
That one takes the picture.
I think it has something to do with like the chemicals. Were like
Oh my God.
emitting some kind of like
I feel uncomfortable.
like cancerous like vapor or something, so they stopped doing it.
Send it to Road.
Oh,
Get hard.
probably in 05, whenever fucking they changed all the Teflon coating on pans.
Roden, I just sent you 2 pictures. Tell me which one you'd smash.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Hey, I'm not smashing that one.
You probably would.
I mean, check this one out. This one is Alex.
Dude, I would smash the fuck out of her.
Alec, do you have a sister?
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Like, that is generally hot. I mean, it looks like you have the neck of a giraffe, but
And the eyes of a demon, but I mean, hey.
take that and send it to Farah. Yes. I am gonna find Farah on.
Don't do it.
I don't know her last name.
It'll ruin my life.
Fuck, those are scary.
I'm never coming back. I met an American chick.
I'm gonna masturbate to Alec.
Oh my God. Oh.
That'd be the first time.
No.
Roden, are you on Snapchat?
No.
Roden, do you have Farah on anything? Like, can you message her?
Oh, why would I be able to message her?
I don't know. I didn't know if you like know her last name.
It would be
I
bad.
don't.
It would be bad for me if she saw that.
No, it wouldn't. It would be amazing. Roden, you have Snapchat, right?
I don't.
Download it and do this.
You guys realize I got Facebook because of the cantina. Like I'm not.
Yes, I understand, but I need to see you as a female.
No. Oh, dude, I'll send you a picture.
I don't know.
Come on.
Picture through it.
I know what he's gonna.
Oh my! What the?
That's not right. Brandon, talk.
What?
Yeah.
Come on.
My God! You are hot. Low battery.
Fuck.
That's more.
Did that put black lipstick on you?
Yeah.
That's more disturbing than mine.
Why is it quiet?
Where's Ethan?
Good question.
Being Ethan.
Yell at him.
All right, back. I'm gonna go to another beer.
Rowan, do you hear a slight rumbling in the background?
I don't know. Dude, can't find a better picture of that.
I knew it. Fuck.
Imagine you with the girl filter, though.
I mean, dude, it's me.
I know.
Yeah, but that's a dude.
Hey, man, when I saw that, I was like, fuck. I hope that's not real.
He's on.
Oh
I
my
don't
God,
remember that at
dude
all.
filter. That's Anne.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, I wish I could show you guys, but Anne would literally kill me.
You look like an Amish supermodel or something,
I think
dude.
it automatically detects whether you're female or not. I'm kind of hot.
Like in an Amish kind of way.
Well, I mean, look at the other pic where I hide my beard underneath my shirt.
Like an Amish kind of way.
He looks like a kinky librarian.
I know, right? I put my glasses down and I kind of did like a sexy face.
Can you do this on any picture? Because if you can, you should do the one with the bib on.
No, I don't think so. I think you have to do it like a live picture.
No, you don't. Maybe.
No?
Maybe. I don't know.
Snapchat, don't you have to? Isn't that how it works?
We'll find out. Hold on. Mine's updating, so I can have that filter.
Oh, Jesus.
Should we stop broadcasting?
Are we seriously broadcasting?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, but like you're broadcasting or it's just recording?
It's just recording.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. People seem to like this shit, so.
I mean,
You guys see Ken's video?
Oh yes.
I don't understand.
you didn't see Ken's video?
I did. It was amazing.
The sleeper.
This week in the sleeper.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was that much infighting in Twitzy.
What?
I don't think it's in.
In the beginning of the video.
What?
Did you watch? Like he was saying something like you guys have to like settle whatever it is.
You just said get your shit together, whatever it is, and start doing the show again.
No, settle indifferences. I'm like, it's a scheduling thing. Oh, speaking of which, I got my match next week.
Seems about right.
So is there a dude filter?
Nice. You ready, Road?
Me?
Yeah.
Been ready for this my whole life.
It just makes me more dude.
I'm kind of an ugly bitch. I got like white hair.
Yeah.
It basically makes me.
What the shit did it do to my jaw?
It made you fatter.
What the shit? It's not working on me.
It's not doing anything to me because I'm already the perfect male. Oh no! Whoa!
Oh.
Hey Brandon, how much are those kales, man?
Brandon, you make me want to throw
The
up.
call us?
Mm-hmm. You
That
got
one
it
was
first.
that one was for 500.
Oh, you got another one?
No.
You want to sell me that one for 6?
No.
Is that like $4,000 scope?
So yeah, dude, I looked through one. The guy who offered to, the guy who had these rings, he's 14 in California or something, PRS. Really cool dude. He offered to like chrono my rifle, and he had his shit on his what $1,500 carbon fiber tripod. This dude took 1,000-yard shot, not looking at it, because that thing doesn't move. He like looked through it, he adjusted it, he torqued the fucking tripod down, like looked away, and he fucking took a shot. A second, maybe a second later, we just hear the ping. I look through that. Oh, it's beautiful. Although, dude, the Mark V's are really nice. Like really, really nice.
I'll tell you, it was kind of it's a fucking funny story how I got that scope. So I was riding the bike one night, and actually it was about a year ago, or 2 years ago, whatever it was now.
Mhm.
And on Memorial Day, my boss texted me. He's like, "You got $500?" And I was like, well, "I don't know for what." He's like, "I just bought $500 worth of raffle tickets for this fucking scope. If I win it," he's like, "you owe me $500." Okay, whatever. Like 2 hours later, I get to the hotel and I look at my phone, and he was like, "Fuck you." And I was
Oh,
like,
shit.
and so I was looking, and I was like, "Holy shit, he fucking won it!" I was like, "I just got a $500 fucking $4,000
Dude.
scope."
Dude. So bad. So they're made by Swarovski, right?
Correct.
Oh damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. The guys were telling me, they're like, oh yeah, the Europeans look down on this because it's not a Swarovski and stuff. You know how they are, like with
Oh,
their
yeah.
scopes. But it's like, it's
I
amazing.
have to say.
I'll tell you though, I like the Mark.
You like the
I
Mark V
like
more?
it,
Doesn't
but I like the Mark 8.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't either.
Yeah. I mean, but there's a significant price difference.
Mine doesn't unless I have
Well,
it.
yeah, you're gonna pay $6,000 for a fucking Mark 8,
Mine just goes
and my boss has 3 of those.
Yeah,
One
that's
of them,
amazing.
One of them, he won just like the fucking Collis. But the other two he bought, but we used to have a pretty decent fucking inside person in Loophole,
Uh,
but a lot of people have left, and so we don't have that connection. I mean, we could call them and be like, "Hey,"
mhm.
and they would hook us up.
Mhm.
He probably has 30 Loophole scopes
That's
that were
awesome.
all fucking hookup deals, and I don't know how many rider scopes he had sent to him that were like, they only made 10 of them
Yeah.
and sent them to riders. But he used to have a pretty decent hookup at Loophole, and he probably still could if he wanted to, but he's not. He's one of those guys that doesn't like to ask for favors.
Right.
And just because he knows it's going to come back and most likely cost us a lot fucking more than what it costs anybody else.
Right. You know, like before I got this was just by luck. I was looking at the LRPs. Those are really nice too, man.
But for going from a Loophole Mark IV to a Collis, I like it.
Yep. And the Mark IVs are awesome too, man.
Oh yeah, the fucking Mark IVs are still. I mean,
Still,
you can't fucking beat them.
Oh,
it was.
But I
you know
had
what
a
I like
Mark.
about this? Like I was looking at
Why do
the
you take
vortexes and stuff, which I like the Vortex Razor HDs. This thing is so lightweight though.
Oh
The
yeah,
Mark
compared
yeah.
the Mark 8 is fucking heavy, and the fucking Vortex is fucking heavy.
Yeah. You know, like I was just wondering, like if this thing is like durable or not. I hear they are, but
I wouldn't be too worried about it, dude. Loophole's fucking warranty is fucking better than, I think it's probably better than Vortex, but
I was wondering about that. Like,
I mean, Vortex is no questions asked. Loophole, I mean, dude, if you fuck up one of those scopes, you send it in, they're gonna fucking treat you right on it, no matter what.
but does it have to be like a major fuck up, or could it be like scratch lens or whatever the fuck?
That's a good question. I don't know about a scratch lens, but like, say you don't think it's tracking very well,
Yeah.
send it in. They'll fucking take care of it. I know here recently my boss sent in 2 of those Mark 8s to have the H59 reticle put in them.
How much did that cost them?
Nothing. But
Ask your boss if I sent a spotting scope for him, can he send it and get a reticle in there? I'm kidding. I wouldn't ask anyone for a favor.
In a Loophole Mark IV or a Mark series spotting scope.
Well, see, the Mark series spotting scopes have the reticle, and that's why like it's a significant difference between the Mark IV and the Golden Ring. Well, not only the reticle, but I was thinking like if I could get a Golden Ring and ask them to put like a reticle in there.
If it's just the TMR reticle,
Yeah.
I'm assuming they probably wouldn't charge you much. But if you ask for like the H59 or something like that, you're gonna have to pay the royalties on that they pay. Whatever the fuck their name, Horus Vision.
Yeah. You know what? Like where I'm at right now, and I might change my opinion about later, but I do know I need a reticle. I just don't think I need like a Horus or anything on the spines. I just need like a ruler out there, right? So I could figure out how much.
I'll tell you, my Mark IV had the M dot reticle in it, and my boss, all his Mark IVs had the TMR, and I really enjoyed the TMR a lot better than the mil dot.
So hold on, TMR, I think is similar to what my Steiner has. TMR reticle. What's the M dot like?
It's just mil dots.
Okay, yeah. See, okay, just mil dots are they're like the old school ones are big, like the dots. Yeah.
Where the TMR is just small lines, hashes.
Yeah, I do like that.
It's not a Christmas tree. It's just a hashed reticle.
Yeah, like, and mine is the CCH, which is like I got used to it. It's nice, but I'm not a fan of Christmas trees too much. The best Christmas tree I've found so far, like the cleanest one, are on the what's that one on the Vortex Razor HD? I think Alec has that reticle.
EBR2.
EBR2.
My Vortex.
Is it EBR2 or EBR7?
EBR2C.
Brandon, my Steiner has the SCR. So it's similar to the TMR. It's got like a little cross.
You don't like the CCH reticle?
I didn't like Christmas trees. I didn't like the idea of them, but now like that I use it, like I've used it, I like it. It's nice.
Yeah.
I like to know where like I could hold, because I never held over before. I used to dial everything in.
Well, and see, with the Christmas tree reticle is if you have a good hold and you shoot, you can see how much you're off.
Right.
And
the other way, you're just kind of floating.
You're floating there. And I like that reticle and that callus. But the H59 is a nice reticle. Do not go with anything with the H58.
Cool, dude.
It's thick and heavy.
So the CCH has
I'm so disappointed for
quarter mil
that Sphinx isn't
subtensions, which is cool when you're holding over, but it's kind of weird when you're spotting for someone. Because I'm like, I was with DDP. He's like, what's the correction? I'm like, go quarter mil, and he's like, how do I, like, how do you go a quarter mil? Like, it's 0.3 or 0.2 basically. But other than that, and I like that it's open windows. Well, not in the center. Center has a dot, but like everything else kind of has an open window. It kind of makes it less cluttered.
This reticle is fucking sucking to see on my computer. This says FFP CCH.
That's it. Front focal plane, first focal plane CCH.
But it doesn't look like it has a center dot.
I probably have a picture of this somewhere.
Thick, and they got like gel in them, so you stick them in the freezer.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sign into my.
Are you guys putting butt plugs in the freezer?
No. I got these for Alec from NRA.
Oh.
Chris and Sphinx, as well as Chris branded lip balm.
That is right up Alec's alley. for sucking dick later.
I seen it and I was like, I have to get these for Alec.
Make sure you put it on later tonight, Alec.
He's gonna need it. His lips are gonna be chapped.
Alec looks drunk.
I'm tired.
I feel drunk. I don't know what the deal is.
When I went to take a piss, my pupils are fucking dilated like crazy.
Yeah, you look like you're high as fuck.
Weird. Exhaustion.
You sure there's not some THC in that vape juice?
I mean, I didn't put it there.
That would be a really easy thing to smuggle through, is if you had THC in a bottle like that.
That's true. They didn't even check. They asked me to open. She's like, "Can you show me the bag inside your bag?" And I'm like, "Oh, they're gonna check my liquid, right?" Not even. I opened it. She stuck this wand in it. She's like, "Okay, you can go." I'm like, I could have done so many things.
Mm-hmm.
Roden, you're muted.
I mean, I'd like to say I told you so, Alec, but whatever.
About
I
what?
see what you're talking about.
You were like kind of nervous about this whole thing. I'm like, dude, you're Canadian. You're not like.
It doesn't work that way. Just
It
because I'm
does. It's like, oh, he's Canadian.
He's like the most friendly motherfucker out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I watched a YouTube video the other day. It was a guy. He's Arab. He's from Dubai. He must be fucking loaded. He has a 107 or 105 Lamborghini race car that's street legal, and it's plated for Dubai. And he flew it into Canada, and he was driving around the street.
I saw this. Yeah.
Yeah, and he has like a big digital gauge cluster, so a police thought it was a cell phone. So he gets pulled over and the whole spiel, and the guy's talking like, okay, I got to reach in my pocket for my driver's license. I got to unbuckle, reach across for this, and the Canadian police guy was like, "You're in Canada, not in America, bud. You can do whatever you want." And I'm just like, wow, that's a really odd thing to do.
Wait,
Also-
what? He said you're in Canada.
You're not in
Are you
America. You're in Canada, so you don't have to tell me everything you're gonna do.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the one where the guy.
That guy was driving a Tesla.
There was one where the guy was driving like a Lambo and he had like the paperwork for it, and the cop didn't quite understand what was going on.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Okay, I thought you were talking about that one.
I've had friends who've had cops pull guns on them and shit.
Oh, did they live in LA?
No, they live in Toronto.
It's like
And they
they
were
don't-
white.
their guns are pretty much okay. I'm not gonna like make a generalized statement, but like a simple like it's happened to me like personally where I've been pulled over and like not drawn, but like the gun's unholstered in the guy's hand. Like
I got sprint.
it's just
I'm guessing they're both different powers.
I guess big city stuff. I don't know. Brandon, I'm trying to send you this picture, but I don't know why.
Hey, I seen it. I see what you're talking about now. It looked like it had
Oh, I sent it twice.
each individual 10th hash, but it doesn't.
No, they're kind of like quarter. I sent it twice. Sorry about that.
Smells like corn dog in there.
So like
Whatever.
on the picture on the internet, like where you just look at the reticle, it looks kind of cluttered. Where it's like it's kind of fine. Well, and that's zoomed in like I think 12x. It's not all the way. When you go all the way, my reticle pretty much ends at like I want to say I could tell you now.
That's some clear glass.
It's really nice, man. The glass, like Leupold glass, is really, really good. So yeah, if I'm zoomed all the way in, I top off at like 8 mils.
Are you running AAC mags or are you running the CTRs?
No, so I changed it to I put it on the Bravo chassis, the KRG. So I've switched to the AIs.
Yeah.
The only thing is, if I had a Remington, I could use mag pulls, or if I had like I think anything else other than Tika Bravo chassis don't accept mag pulls for some reason.
Dude, you want to order on a fucking Magpul anyway.
I mean, it's a bolt. Like, would it make a difference?
Yeah.
Might get
Well,
jammed up during competition, man. I never even knew that was possible with the bolt action. It was so bad that like the match director was tugging on the fucking magazine. He's pushing down. I'm trying to tug on it. This thing was like locked up. The fucking round did one of them.
yeah.
I got stuck like between like the mag and the fucking what do you call it? Like the where the barrel is, but like
Speed ramp.
yeah. Well, no, it was above the fucking barrel.
Oh, up in the walking one.
I got one hit because it was one shot. That's all I got off that round.
If you have feed problems, I mean, the nice thing about the AICS mags is you can adjust the feed lips.
Okay. You could also adjust the trigger guard a little bit on the Bravo, so you can loosen it up a little bit and like go backwards or forwards, just like tighten it up or loosen it.
Let me look here.
How do you have a mag by you?
Huh?
Do you have a mag by you? Like on
Mag
you right
binding?
now? Do you have a magazine on you right now?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So how do you like?
Hold on.
I'm gonna pin you.
Do it now.
Yeah, how do you adjust it?
I don't have a tool.
Oh,
on
there's
me.
okay. Is it just basically like opening and closing it?
Yeah, you're just opening and closing the feed lips. But there's tools. I was getting ready to find one and
No, that's okay.
send it to you.
It's actually just a flat bar with an angled cut in it.
Yep.
By the way, you told me how to do this, and you specifically said not to use the pliers. But I was planning on swapping out to a Pacific Tool and Guide bottom metal, but I never got around to it. So the other day I was cleaning it, so I was like, I'm gonna make this mag work. So I took my pliers and I just bent them out.
Jesus. On an AICS mag?
No, just on my stock Savage mag.
So, Rodent, do you have access to what kind of machines do you have access to?
I got Vice, man.
It's not a machine.
I don't know. What do I need?
Oh, I can make one and send one to you.
No, you don't have to go to that trouble, man. I mean,
Roden, do you have
my cousin has a body. What?
Do you have a Dremel?
Yeah, I got a Dremel.
Yeah, I have a Dremel and a cutoff wheel, and just cut an angled slot in a piece of aluminum steel.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. It's like a bottle opener.
Yeah, just thinner.
Okay, yeah, I could do that.
Hold on, I'll find one.
I mean, it was what, like $50, $60 or something?
For the tool?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, that's fucking expensive.
Was
I mean,
it?
considering I paid what, $90 for
it
the
was enough where I didn't want to buy it.
I fucked up.
So, go ahead.
No, what I was gonna say, I'd rather not say on live or whatever. Go on. I was gonna talk about magazines. I could tell you guys later.
Oh, $15 right here. Fucking
shit.
No, that works.
This is close to what I made. I'm posting it in chat.
Sweet. Oh, nice.
Damn. You want a Vortex Spark plus 10 Freedom mags?
I made a couple kind of like this, except they're a little bit bigger. They fit the whole feed lip instead of just a section of it. for customers.
Nice. Okay.
So you just see that little slot right there.
Uh-huh.
That's where you put the feed lip, and then you can just tweak it
I don't even have anything I'd put that on.
just a little bit. It doesn't take much, but you can really tune a mag into where it'll feed a lot better.
The fucking
How do I know if I tighten it or loosen it up though? That's
And it's $100.
Watch there's a
Watch the
video.
Okay.
Yeah,
Take it off.
Sweet.
Or no, I don't think you can on that one.
but $15, that's cheap.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like
I need a site for my.
They're probably in California too, anyway.
I don't really need 10 AR.
Tactical Works Inc.
Everyone needs 10 of them.
No, I have one 20 rounder that I always use. I have a couple of 30 rounders, but I never use them.
Fair enough.
970. That's a California, isn't it?
970.
Area
Not
code.
sure. Not 100%.
I think you need a number in there. 2 numbers.
No, not zip code, area code.
Oh,
Fort Collins, Colorado.
Oh, Colorado.
I think 801 is one.
970, that's Sean's fucking area code.
Or 805.
I'm 818. We got 818, 213, 310.
605.
310.
I think we ran out of 818s. I don't even know if we have 818s anymore.
Brandon's gone again.
Yeah. He clicked the wrong link, I think. Browser dropped off.
I hate when I do that.
What time are you guys gonna head out tomorrow?
We were gonna go in the morning, but I'm tired.
Get some sleep, maybe.
I don't know. My natural wake up time is like 7:30.
Even on Saturdays?
I mean, anytime. If I wake up naturally without any alarms, it's usually about 7:30. But then I usually am like, I got nothing to do. I'm going back to bed, and I wake up at 10.
Alec, when was the last time you were in the States? In Florida? Alec, how old were you when you were in Florida? Like the last time you were in the States?
The last time I was in the States was New York a couple of years ago.
Oh, New York.
Big Toronto.
What the fuck were you doing in New York?
Trying to make my girlfriend happy.
How'd that
Did
work?
it happen?
Nah.
You guys fought the whole time, didn't you?
No. But I hated it.
New York?
It's Toronto only.
Yeah. And dirtier.
Why would I pay money to come here?
Yeah. I like New York, but I don't know. Everything's very different for me over there. We're a lot more laid back. Like I get there and my friends are just running everywhere. Like, where are we running to? We're gonna grab dinner. You know, like, why are we running? Are they closing? No, everything's so fast. You know, we're like laid back here.
I don't remember how to do this. You normally want to do it on the tape.
Oh, Brandon, what do you use to clean your breasts? Do you dry
stainless steel?
Okay, the Franklin Armory, or I mean the Franklin.
Yeah, you can go with that.
Okay. No, I kind of don't want to go with that because we use tumblers, and I do not like working with like wet tumblers. Like with this, it's just a bitch. Like, but I see that they have like these magnet things now and all this stuff. To, like,
wet tumbler, dry tumbler, you're still gonna have to separate your media. What we found with wet tumbling is your brass, everything gets clean.
Right.
Primer pockets, everything.
Yeah.
With dry media, you don't clean your primer pockets at all. You have to scrape your primer pockets or clean your primer pockets. That's time consuming, and you wear out primer pockets that way.
Yep.
You'll open up primer pockets. we started wet tumbling a couple of years ago, and that's like the only fucking way to go now.
Okay.
Just get a regular media separator and dry tumble the shit, or wet tumble it, and Dawn dish soap and Lemmy Shine,
Well, once you get normalized to it.
and you won't have a problem. But you gotta size it and deprime. And
First.
yeah, there'll be a lot of guys that are like, "Oh, you're gonna dirty up your dyes."
That's what I was gonna ask you next.
You're not getting dirty range brass. I mean, your brass is already gonna be pretty fucking clean. I mean, if I shoot a match, it depends on the match. I mean, like where we're shooting the varmint silhouette, my brass never touches the ground. But where if you're shooting a PRS, your brass is touching the ground. Just make sure the shit doesn't have a bunch of heavy shit on it. But deprime and size it, and then tumble it.
Hold at the bottom.
A lot of guys run into problems, or they don't like drying the brass. It's going to be a problem for you because you live in California. You probably don't have access to methanol, but
Well,
we use
rubbing
methanol.
alcohol.
I mean, you can use rubbing alcohol, but it's going to take a lot of it.
It stays together.
We have 2.5 gallon jugs of methanol we use. So after we separate it,
If I'm desperate
we dunk it in that methanol and then just shake it out, throw it out on a towel, and it's dry within 10 minutes.
That out when I went to BC.
Where other guys are putting them in dehydrators and shit like that, which it's not a problem.
I bought an ultrasonic, not for brass. I actually got to like AR bolts and stuff. I mean, again, I got like a killer deal on eBay. It was one that I used to use. My boss used to have the same model, and I knew it was like it's a good Crest. It's a good brand. So last week I was home. I was like, you know what? Let me try this thing out. I just like got it, so I threw brass in there, and I'm going back and forth with Josh from Arizona and trying to figure out like the perfect combination of like. He's like, why don't you try vinegar? I'm like, like acid, and he's like, I put Lemmy Shine. I'm like, so I figured it out. The first batch I did discolored it some. It was just surface. It ate the zinc, right? So it turned to copper. So like I hand polished them, and like it was just the surface that came off, and like it was like back to brass. So I was thinking, I found the perfect way of doing it. It's just so I don't have a machine yet. Like I don't have a press. So I was thinking I deprime it. Well, some guys are throwing in the ultrasonic, running it for one cycle, taking them out, depriming, throwing them back in, going for the second cycle. Then after that, after it's dried, they throw it in the dry to get that polished look. But like it cleaned everything. Like everything.
You can, if you have a good ultrasonic cleaner, you can use that.
Mhm.
Use Lemmy Shine and Dawn in it. Fuck it. I mean, it's the same shit you're putting in the tumbler. But I wouldn't put vinegar.
Yeah.
Just because it's vinegar. I wouldn't worry about the pre-clean before you deprime.
Okay.
Just deprime it and clean it. You're wasting time.
Right. And I also heard you could just get a depriming tool, right? Like a depriming pin.
Yeah, you can do that, but you're wasting. I mean,
just wasting time.
I think you're just wasting time. I mean, you're not bench rest shooting, and even bench rest shooters, to be 100% honest with you, guys that are bench rest shooting, if you watch a true match, they will deprime their brass on the line and load it and reload it right there and shoot it again.
Yeah, my range, they load everything like on like at the spot.
Yeah,
like at the range. And
so
then, like I learned real young when I was like, why are you guys doing that here? They're like, well, we're shooting it here, so we want everything to be
So I mean, that just goes to tell you that your brass cleanliness isn't a major deal other than primer pockets, I think. With the stainless steel media, you get clean brass. You don't have the discoloration because you're rubbing it.
Right.
Why not?
And I mean, I guess with an ultrasonic, you're kind of doing the same thing, but you don't have a media there to polish it.
Stuff today.
No.
Stainless is the stainless media is polishing the brass too.
Right. It's a one step process where I would have to
It's like an ice cream
polish it.
I think it is an ice cream sandwich.
But
It's just
like, I wouldn't have to polish it just so it looks nice. I would have to polish it, I guess.
Yeah. And, the guys, and to be 100% honest, the other thing we noticed with dry media is you have to go through and poke out the media in the primer hole, which it's a pain in the ass.
Right.
It's just another step. And so that's why we kind of got away from it. We're like, fuck that.
right.
You can just run it and go. Fuck it.
I was listening to 6'5" guys, and they were saying how like one of the guys was like, I don't polish my brass anymore because I've noticed that I get more stuck casings in the dies with polished brass compared to if there was some kind of like surface.
I've never noticed it.
What's that, Alec?
Freeze dried ice cream sandwich.
Oh, astronaut stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have that shit in Canada?
It's probably illegal.
We do, but I've never felt compelled to buy it.
Like, Alec, these are amazing. He's like, fuck it.
I bought a lot of weird stuff today.
Alex
did
living his like childhood.
Yeah, he comes to fucking the United States to buy weird shit, but he buys fucking milk in bags.
Yeah.
Oh, so we were going through a jungle gym, so they have it's like an international place. And they have like 53, 57 countries of different food, like have their own sections.
Uh-huh.
So we're walking by, and I'm like, Alec, the Canadian section's over here. And he's like, I have to check this out to see if it's just bullshit. And he walks over there, and it's like, wow, this is just normal stuff. I thought this was going to be like things that you didn't have.
Uh-huh.
He starts naming things, and I'm like, I've never heard of this. He's like, what? You don't have this here? I'm like, no, what the fuck is it? What was that cracker thing?
Crispers.
Yeah. He's
Crispers?
like, Crispers?
We have crisps.
No, Crispers.
Crispers.
It's like a potato chip, but it's a cracker, I guess.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound bad. Did they have horse meat?
They're a cracker, but they're like they're baked like a cracker, but they're seasoned like a chip, and they're more like of a snack than a cracker. They're good.
Have you guys tried that cracker challenge? The what is it? Triscuit or what is it?
Saltines.
Saltines. I still haven't tried it. I kind of feel like
I've always eaten saltines just normally, so I never understood what the deal was.
Neither have I. And people are like, no, you can't. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I could do it. Like, what is it, 13?
No, I think it's like 5 in 30 seconds or something.
I don't understand what the big deal is.
No, I always sit there and
That's how you eat them, aren't they?
yeah. I don't know if you're talking like all at once or something.
That's
One after another.
Yeah, even all at once I've done
all
it.
at once. Yeah.
So here's the thing. I did that once. I was at a school field trip as a kid. And like whoever the teacher was like, oh, it's impossible. And I'm like, bullshit, I got this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to do it, and I stood in front of my whole class, and I could not fucking do it.
What?
What is it you can't do? You can't swallow, or like, what is it?
Well, it just dries your mouth out.
Yeah. Dries your mouth out. You can't chew it up to swallow it fast enough.
Tate, break out the saltines.
I don't have any.
We
Otherwise
definitely don't have crispers. We don't have these.
Yeah, there you go.
I never seen those.
Yeah, there's a couple other things. He's like, how do you not have this here? And I'm like, this is purely a Canadian thing. He's like, well, shit, I guess it's accurate.
I'm like, is this real, or is it going to be like what Americans think of us, right?
Just
I
maple
love when Alec discovers a stereotype about him. He's like, what? Wait, what?
And Alex's accent is so much stronger in person.
Is it?
It's like
The first thing Tate says to me is, "Holy shit, you sound so much more Canadian in person."
just talking to him over like this. He doesn't really sound that Canadian. You like, there's a little bit there, but all of a sudden he's like, "Hi, Tate, I'm here." I'm like, "Oh my god, you're Canadian." Like, I thought that he's skirting through the United States, just like no one knowing that he's Canadian. I'm like, no, everyone's gonna know instantly.
Hey Tate, explain to me the process.
The process. Sorry, mate. Sorry.
What is that?
I have no idea.
It's
Is
called
that
melon.
Horned melon.
Horned melon.
horned melon?
I've never seen it before in my life.
Are we gonna crack into these tonight?
I mean, we could.
Yeah, then
Why not?
sure.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be here tomorrow night.
What are you up to tomorrow?
I'm gonna be playing with a PVS 14, a PVS 30, and thermal.
Shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Are you taking a low light class, or are you just gonna be messing around?
No, my boss has them, and we're gonna go out and play with them.
That's so cool.
Night vision.
Man, that'd be so sweet if you had him at home, and like you had like a home invasion or something. You're like, oh man, it's fucking on.
I really want a PVS 14 after looking through his and driving around in the country with no fucking lights on.
Oh, Alec, we were talking about that this week, right? Last week. So, Brandon, I don't know if it's like a tall tale at this point or something, but there's a story about like a cop, like he's on the Nevada side. He's a highway patrol, and he's just hanging around one night, and he's in the desert, so there's no lights, and he hears like what sounds like a fucking jet, right? And he's looking around, he's looking up, you can't see anything. He's just like this loud noise coming in, like closer and closer, and all of a sudden he hears like a car whiz by. No lights, no nothing. He just hears something like whiz by. He looks at his radar gun, and it's like over the limit, so it's not really like registering. Or it's either that, or it was just way too fast for like a car.
Look at it, melon.
Whoa, it looks like kiwi orange. What is that?
Green, lots of
Weird.
seeds.
So anyway, the guy's tripping out. About a week later, he starts hearing this noise, and this time he's like looking at the road, and all he sees is like this green light, like just like this really dim green light, kind of like just really small. It just whizzes by again. So it's like, well, it's definitely a car, but he still doesn't know what's going on. So like they catch on to this, and like they get like a whole unit out there like every night. And I think about like a month or like a few weeks later, they hear it coming and they stop him. Turns out it's a guy in a black Lambo, tinted windows, no lights on. The guy's using nods, running fucking coke from I think California to Nevada, and bring money back from Nevada to California. Apparently he'd been doing it for months.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
Watch the seeds be like toxic or something.
I mean, if you got a good moonlight, dude, you can see a fucking long fucking ways.
Right?
One of my favorite fruits is like this, but it's white. On smaller seeds, it looks like fish eggs or something.
Huh.
But it's super tasty.
So what does it taste like?
I don't know.
It tastes very familiar, but I can't pinpoint it.
I bet it tastes like dick.
We would know that flavor. I wouldn't buy it again.
I don't know. Maybe if there's a proper way to eat this thing.
Yeah, that's true. We are just like flying.
Orange
Your mouth?
Sprinkled with sugar.
Yeah.
Cucumis mentolifera spiked melons.
7 benefits to Guayano. And how to eat it.
They're gonna fucking get rock hard-ons.
It's a natural aphrodisiac.
A single quantum melon has only 92 calories, 15 grams of carbs, 2.6 grams of fat. That's surprising. 2.7 protein, several antioxidants, promotes red blood cells, promotes blood sugar control, supports hydration, may improve mood. That's awesome. Other potential benefits: encourages healthy skin, heart health, strengthens immunity. How to eat it? On first glance, the guano melon may appear far from edible. In fact, it looks more like something out of outer space than a fruit.
Accurate.
The outer rind is thick and covered in tiny spikes before it's ripe. The fruit is dark green, but as it ripens, it becomes a creamy shade of orange. Yes. The rind is also edible, but people stick to eating the gooey inner flesh, which is full of seeds. Many eat the seeds too, as their sheer quantity makes them difficult to eat without to remove from the pulp.
Hey Brandon, did you ever get the laser engraver?
No,
I mean, did you look into it?
I've looked at it.
Eat the rinds.
It's hard to bite the bullet.
Close to cucumber. No.
Like $6,000.
A hint of banana.
6 grand.
What it is.
You're in the fucking jewelry business. Do you have a fiber laser?
I got a buddy who's got a engrave. I don't know what kind it is, but I think he paid like 12, 13 for it.
Yeah.
It's dude, that
Gotta
he could
sit
go
with
through anything. He just has to set the level. Like he
That-
could cut. I've gotten like gold cut because I didn't want to deal with it and I wanted it perfect. So he actually like cut it for me. It was like
Melon is this.
so we go by millimeters. I don't know, like we just go by that. It was like about 2 millimeters thick. It wasn't that thick, but he just cut it.
For sure.
Dude, they're cool. Like I just wish there was I wish there was a desktop version of it, right? Like something that's like okay, it's understandably going to be expensive, but like six large is fuck. You gotta like know if you're gonna be able to make that.
Yeah, that's the desktop version.
Yeah, I'm saying like I don't know, like 3D printers. Same guy. He was one of the first people I knew who had a 3D printer. I shit you not. It was so big, it almost like took up half the room. He paid about $120,000 for it. Man, and like 15 years later, you could go to the JCK show
That's cool.
next month, like in Vegas, to the jewelry show, and you could probably pick a desktop version for like I don't know, like 3, 4. I mean, it's not gonna print as much, but
This was because it looks.
I just paid. Well, I did a Kickstarter deal.
It's just a funky.
It's a 3-in-1 3D printer.
mhm.
You squeeze
And
stab.
I don't know whether I'm gonna cancel it or not. I'm thinking about it. I paid $900.
Mhm.
300, or it's a 3D printer. It's a laser engraver, but it's a piddly ass laser,
Mhm.
and has a CNC mill.
Interesting.
Is there
But
seed in the middle?
Yes.
nobody's on their first initial model that they've already released. I can't find anybody that's engraved aluminum, and that's what I'm needing to do is engraved aluminum.
Yeah, and
So-
yesterday I was reading through your post before I read through it all. I was like, hey man, like I was gonna message you, like send me whatever you need, but then I'm like, oh no, he can't send me any of that.
Because I mean, I'm getting ready to apply for my SOT,
Mhm.
and if I want to make any fucking full auto shit,
Right.
I have to engrave it.
Right.
So
Go nuts. All kinds of crazy.
I got a buddy who's a FFL, so he always gets like work, and he has a customer who's like really well off. This guy has like a bunch of cool stuff, and I've done a few scope caps, like turrets for him.
yeah,
It came out really nice. Like it was really good, but I don't know. He had an older model. This dude, it was a less expensive older model. It couldn't go as deep. I think it wasn't as clean, but he liked that a lot more than the one he has now because I think the one he has now is very difficult to program.
Yeah.
Have like a
There's fiber lasers and then there's CO2 lasers.
like a
His is CO2, I think.
Although grapes do this to me, it's like my tongue's.
Yeah, it's CO2.
Oh, maybe
CO2s they can't engrave aluminum as deep,
Mm-hmm.
and it's more or less an etch and not a full engrave. And so you can get them on eBay for like 5,800, but it's so hard
That's good.
trying to decide whether to fucking put that on a credit card or not.
I know.
So,
Like the reason why I brought the desktop thing, like I was thinking, like, man, it'd be so cool if there was one that was like about, I don't know. I mean, it's probably impossible, like 500, 400, 500 bucks. Like, I always mix up my fucking metric and hex. I mean, the standard hex wrenches. I was like, these motherfuckers, like, if they just engraved the numbers on it, like, I'm like, it'd be so cool if I had a laser engraver and I just fucking put them in, like, etched it.
Oh, why did I put my phone in all the juice? Dude.
I think Alec kind of likes that fruit. He's kind of mowing down on it.
Well, we're on to. We've been through 3 different fruit now.
Oh,
Yep.
have you know?
So we had the horned melon.
Uh-huh.
That spiky one we did first. It's all green on the inside. And then what are these small cherry things, Alec?
Longing.
These are longing? Longing? Longing?
Longa.
Yeah.
What did it taste like?
Crust, and you crack them open, and it's like an eyeball in the middle, and they got like a little like cherry pit.
Let me see the eyeball cherry pit.
I think I've had those before.
That's the cherry pit.
Uh-huh.
Alec, do you want another one of these things? Okay. So you crack them open by just squeezing them, and you peel it open,
Uh-huh. It's like a nut fruit.
and it's just like a little eyeball.
Weird. Pits in there?
Yeah, the pit's in the center of that. And then this is yellow dragon fruit.
Okay, that I know.
So that's what the skin looks like.
I mean, I don't know if I've had yellow dragon fruit. I've had dragon fruit, though. I like dragon fruit.
Is that yellow dragon fruit is better than dragon fruit?
Okay.
Way better.
Sweeter?
Yeah, it's sweeter and it's a similar flavor, but it's a,
You want to spoon those spoons in that far left drawer.
Alec, what you're holding looks like a photoshopped orange. I swear to God.
it's so weird, dude.
It looks like a green orange or something.
So we couldn't pinpoint the flavor on that first one. So we looked it up, and apparently it's like a blend between cucumber and banana. And I totally understand the banana.
But
Like
not the
that's
cucumber.
the flavor that I couldn't pinpoint.
I would say cucumber, banana with a citrus note to it.
See, I think I'd be all about that. I used to smoke hookah tobacco that actually it was called cucumberita. It was like a cucumber and a margarita mix, like a lemon margarita.
I hate cucumber. Absolutely.
Do you?
You like pickles?
I love pickles.
But not cucumbers.
Can't stand cucumbers.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna just have a cucumber. Like if it's in my salad or sandwich or something, I'm not gonna mind.
Have you tried cucumber since you left your parents' house?
Yes. Well, no.
How's that relevant?
His mom might have been using them for something different.
No, I've had cucumber twice.
Why did I expect anything less than that?
Yeah.
I was like, where's he going with this?
USBs, I'll put them away.
Yeah, those really sting my tongue. Oh, I'm gonna die. I die from asphyxiation tonight.
Hey, Brandon, do you guys ever get used guns in?
No.
Yes, the day before I was on Gunbroker and I was looking at a USB 9. It was a 595. I looked at the location, it said California. I'm like, holy shit. Then I looked at like the actual location. I'm like, dude, that's the pawn shop. Like, it's 2 minutes away from my train station. They open at like 10. So I called them up. I was like, you still got it? They're like, yeah, like the one on auction. They're like, but I'm like, it says not California legal. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? It's on the roster. They're like, oh, we don't have any 10 round magazines. I'm like, what if I brought you one?
Yeah.
Like, that would work. They're like, but someone already put an offer on it. Like, it's not actually going for $595. I'm like,
No, I was
how much
tempted.
do you want for it?
Sure, what it
Like
takes.
600. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I'll take it for 600. They're like, wait, we have to call them back. They called me back. They're like, the guy's offering 615. Can you give us 625? I'm like, well, look, 625. Then I have to pay tax because I'm buying it from here. Then I have to pay my $25 gross. Then I have to pay
Yeah, a whole bunch of
$30
acid.
for a 10 round magazine that I'm never gonna use. I'm like, I'm like 600. Like, just I'm like down the street. I could pick it up. And they never called me back. So I was just wondering. I never seen a used USB that cheap over here. They generally go for like 750 to 780. Alec, what are you looking forward to shooting the most tomorrow?
All the things.
All the things?
That's a cop-out answer.
Yeah, it is.
I don't
All right, which one would you be most sad about if Tate's like, no, we're not taking this, or it's broken?
I guess probably the handgun because it's the least like anything I've shot before.
Okay. You'll
Even
get a kick out of that CZ, man.
Even though I think I'm probably not going to be super good with it and I'll lose interest in it quickly, it's still like, you know.
You won't lose interest in it quickly, but it's highly possible you're not that good in the beginning, but who knows?
It is an HK.
Yeah, but I'm not really a beginner.
Yeah, but with handguns.
Like, I've had people that aren't shot handguns and shot rifles. The awkwardness and the intimidation of it, they generally shoot pretty decent.
Yeah, but like, it's not like I've never pulled the trigger on a handgun and shot accurately. Like, you know, I've got the fundamentals practiced. I just don't have recoil control or shooting an actual handgun with recoil. Right?
See, like when I shoot my bolt action, my eyes don't even blink, but with like a handgun, I have like trigger anticipation.
Well, yeah, but that's because you have to stop being a pussy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what Sean said.
That's true.
I don't know. We'll see.
No, handguns are cool, man. I mean, I haven't shot a pistol in months, but
I mean, it's all going to be fun, right? Like, I've
Yeah.
never shot an AK. I've never shot an AK.
except the AK. Waiting for Tate's reaction.
What?
But
I was texting.
I said it's all going to be fun. Ruin said except the AK.
Fuck you.
you're actually lucky you're gonna be shooting that AK though, because that's actually a pretty sweet AK.
But,
Yeah, what'd you think of the trigger?
Oh, yes, that was very
Right? Like if you came here, like if you didn't visit Tate and you came here for the first time and you shot my Sega, you're gonna be like, fuck that noise.
It would probably be what I expect from an AK.
Give or take, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's accurate. Not gonna complain about that trigger size.
So he was a built good. Roden.
Yo,
So he was playing with my Scorpion and he was playing with the trigger. Guess what he thought of the trigger?
wait,
I thought it was pretty good.
yeah?
Not great, but
See, that's impressive because normally a normal scorpion trigger, he'd been like, "Wow, this is the trappiest, grossest thing."
I didn't think the scorpion trigger was that bad until after I shot this guy's. Then when I came back, I was like, "This mine sucks."
oh, because you shot Tate's scorpion.
Oh yeah, you did. I forgot
did.
about that. Oh yeah, you shot my defensive ammo.
I
It
did
is-
shoot you defensive ammo.
It's significantly better than the trigger on my Vector.
Yeah, you complain most about your vector trigger, I think.
Well, the Vector is by far the shittiest trigger on any gun I have. Unless we're counting Farah's M1 carbine, because that thing's fucking junk.
That thing's so sweet, man. Like, I mean,
Who makes your
fuck.
ammo?
I wish I wish I got a pistol. I wish I could have gotten a pistol.
Okay, so it's not like Marine Corps or something.
I can't even see the light.
Well, put your face up to it like it's a normal gun, bud.
But I trying to find it. I can't see it anywhere.
Try to co-witness.
I am.
Yeah, and then it's just really dim. Look towards the black window.
Tate, flash a light on it.
Hey, motherfucker.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
that's dangerous, Canada.
You're muzzling me, bro.
Fucking safety Nazi.
Make
It was
sure
on-
that's just clear, dude.
Yeah, safety was on.
Huh?
Shut up. Safety was on. Shut up.
Okay. It's making me nervous.
I hate that muzzle device that's on it right now.
This one.
It's too long.
Alec, Tate's gonna look at you like he was looking at me when you go shooting tomorrow. Well, maybe he did today too. They were looking at me like I was an alien. They were like kind of just like staring at me like, what's the Californian gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I don't know what Tate was going to expect, but I made sure I went first.
Do you want to be intimidated? I'll grab you an empty mag.
No, I didn't want to
yeah,
be Tate.
I'm from California, but I've shot guns. I know.
Like I know my way around guns. I don't need to watch Tate do this first.
How cool is that? Well, oh wait, you don't have SPR laws, Alec.
Well,
I said, how cool is that? But
apply to SBR though would be restricted that I don't have.
you should totally get it fucking restricted.
You want to shoot a mag of these?
Not if I got to pay for
Oh, is it mag too?
them. Magazines.
10 round USB mag.
Freedom Week was awesome. Now I get to use 30 rounders.
Do you need to have the bolt open?
Best pop.
With the Vector, they in the owner's manual they say always open the bolt before you put in a loaded mag.
I'm the proper person.
Always what?
Open the bolt before you insert a loaded mag.
Fucking pussy.
It's a $2,000 gun. I'm gonna do what the manual tells me.
Oh, jeez, you are Canadian.
So my AK says read owner's manual before operating. Are you going to do that? Because I got sad news for you. I don't have the operator.
Well, no.
Owner's manual.
It's your gun, so I assume you've read it and would tell me anything important.
No, it doesn't come with it. What do you think of the safety?
I don't hate it.
They do make a longer one too.
I think I would like a longer. No, I don't
See,
know.
but I never had an issue. Oh, is Brendan gone?
You're gonna know that.
No,
this-
I'm here.
See, I never had an issue with the rifle though. That's the thing. It's like the involuntary reflex.
God damn it! That's
Not with the rifle. It's always been the pistol, and it's not a flinch. It's anticipation. It's like I'm trying to hold it down. It's weird.
I got you. I just sent that to you because I thought it was a good little checklist.
That is though. I'm gonna save this.
Just push it.
Yep.
I'm all tactical and shit.
Or
You know what I do though? I do take my.
oh god,
Fuck you guys.
Oh come on! Really, dude? Really? We're doing this?
Wait.
Watch my camera breaks.
Yeah, we're gonna burn out your fucking webcam. Dance party.
We're like fucking 12.
We're easily entertained, okay?
One of the things that I'll never forget is when we were at the range in Iowa, it's me, Tate, and Joshua, and Tate and I are like holding the guns, like all like we're doing like funny positions. Joshua's being all like serious, and Tate's like, you're being all serious, and we're all like, look, my gun's my dick.
I did that and I didn't realize that I was doing it until afterwards. I'm that painted.
I do miss my guns a little bit though.
Dude, yeah, I know. It's just not that easy to bring them though. Like it's a process.
Oh yeah, that's the whole time.
Really efficient.
I was looking at the CMMG,
Oh, it's so heavy.
the 4-inch. Dude, I'm kind of scared of going like that small. Like not that small, but like a micro size. Like I'm really scared of shooting off a finger or something.
Do it, and then we'll call you Stumpy.
Oh man.
I broke Tate's revolver.
Well, it magically unbroken. Then I put it in his hand, and he magically broke it again.
I opened the cylinder, closed it, and it fucking came out of time again.
Oh shit.
But now it's working again, and I don't really want to touch it anymore.
As you're holding it.
Well, but
See, with a revolver, I would be like an alien because I don't know. Like, I mean, I own one, but like if something went off with the timing, I wouldn't even know. Well, I guess you'd have to take the gunsmith.
And I took the compensator off my bolt action just for this, so it looks better because it looks like a penis the way it is now.
You have a weird reference for penises.
Take whip it out. Let's see what you're talking about.
This end that points.
I think everybody's seen a picture of Tate's penis, thanks to me.
Oh
Yes,
my god!
Brendan. Yes, we have because you sent it to us.
That was a mistake.
I don't even blame Tate for that. I blame you.
I blame Brandon too.
Uh-huh.
I sent it to Brandon. All of a sudden, it's just like everybody in the world is just like, "Oh my god, is it actually your dick?"
Me and I still blame Brandon.
You know when the new guys sign on the Cantina, I think someone posts like this paragraph where it's like, if you ever get anything from the Biggie Brothers, like don't open. No, dude, that's Brandon.
Yeah, that's
If you get anything from Brandon, if you gotta open it, don't do that shit in public.
Brandon is why I left all the backroom chats.
It was too much. He was traumatized.
I stayed for fucking months. I'm like, something good happens once in a while, but like, no, it's bad.
It's not worth all the other shit. Yes, I have seen things I should not have seen.
Oh, for sure.
Did you guys see the vacuum cleaner one the other day?
No, we left.
Oh. Well, fuck.
Please don't.
No, it's good, Roden.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fuck.
Dude, they're all doing it.
I know. I seen that, and I was like, I need to see if I can find that.
What?
The female Snapchat filter.
I'm not opening it, Brandon.
Open it. It's funny. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's not saying much coming from you, Brandon. Just saying.
None of them are hot.
Really?
Well, I'm not.
I promise there's no dicks, Roden. You got to listen to it with sound though.
I'm not doing that.
Dude, it's fucking 10 times better with sound.
Ugh,
No.
it looked better from smaller.
Yeah, better, good from far from good.
Yeah.
That looks like that shit hurts. Holy shit.
Oh my god. I mean, I would. Yeah.
I'd do Jeremy.
Yeah. Jeremy's kind of hot.
Look at J Plus.
You guys should do like a rundown of. Oh, dude, do the Facebook page profile thing. Like, get everyone and just fucking.
Oh. Like doing that. Probably had to buy a new Hoover 3 times. Did you see the drive-by one? The drive-by one is hilarious. It's good. Oh, Brandon, send Alex the drive-by one.
Dude,
The what?
The drive-by one,
Fuck.
hanging out the window.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay.
Oh, come on. Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
well, I guess I'm posting mine.
I mean, Alex hot other than the neck.
Yeah. I would agree.
I don't want to look at my phone anymore.
My buddies that send me this shit's they've been slacking lately.
Why? Work, you fucking twat waffle. There we go.
I'll be right back. Shut up. I'm going to use the restroom. I should have gone before you sent all this shit.
No. The plot thickens. Oh no, that one's bad.
Oh,
That wasn't the drive-by one I was thinking of.
Oh,
I'll see if I can find it.
no, I know where it's at. I
Yeah.
think.
well, that's how you die.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I just found it too. She's got some power behind it.
I fucking hate you guys.
I like how like every 2 days, I think it's about every 2 days, somebody forwards my message back into the group.
Bent over in that house tonight. Best of luck.
You heard that?
Samuel Alexander.
Investment is one lucky guy.
Oh my God, Ava.
Oh, goodness.
Everyone's so fat. Oh no.
What's wrong?
Haven't seen that walker.
Okay. It's actually kind of cute if it wasn't very
I
sharp.
know, right?
What's wrong?
I don't know where.
Tate, did you tell Ava that I told you that you should be the host on Gun Funny?
Yeah. I mean, I'd love to be on there regularly.
I gotta listen to that. I got catching up to do.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I know. I just looked at mine.
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
It's not weird. It makes sense.
I don't feel like I had that much gap on the side though.
You did
Like
though.
when it was, huh? I did.
Even if it was only a millimeter and a half on both sides, like that makes a difference. That completes the circle.
Yeah. But seriously, the ones from fucking that guy had, those were fucking shit rings.
They looked pretty.
Yeah, they did not look great.
Like
And this shit's like machined out, right? Like
1-inch top.
is that what happened though?
That's the only
No.
explanation I can think of.
No, I think that's how they are, and you're asking for fucking scope trouble doing that much, having them like that.
Fucking Michelle.
I just seen that.
Man, I'm just feeling these right now. Alec, I can't even imagine how fucking heavy your shit is.
Added like 3 pounds to my rifle
Right?
without the scope.
My rings were pretty heavy too.
Who gives a fuck about weight? You're not carrying it around.
No.
I do, but I still don't care.
I just started.
Caring about weight?
No, carrying it around. Like, cause apparently we have to hike and shit to where we have to go. Like I thought it was just at the range. No. We're downrange and then up the mountain and then
Roden, you need to make a carry handle.
I'll
That's
go
what
to
a
Lowe's
sling.
tomorrow, pick up a mailbox, cut it out.
That's what a sling's for, Tate.
Tail hook, right?
Yep. Oh, those are actually cutie sockets. I forgot.
That's nifty.
That's a brace.
Yes.
That makes it not an SBR.
Yeah, we don't have gay shit like that in Canada.
Don't touch that to your shoulder.
Where's your AR at?
Otherwise, ATF will kill my.
If I own this, I could just put. I can have an AR. If I
Why
own
don't
this,
you-
I could put whatever the hell stock I wanted on it.
But you
Why
can't.
don't you own one?
No.
You have to go to the range, Brandon. Like you have to go from your home to the range and range back home. And Alec has never gone to the range. Like he goes and shoots.
I shot at a range
wherever.
first time today.
Oh right, yeah,
Pressed full auto.
Hey, Roden.
yeah.
I shot a machine gun today.
I know. How cool is that?
You went from 0 to full America in
Right?
2 hours.
I kind of picture it like Alec has been in prison for a long time, and that machine gun was a woman.
Dude, that is the exact look I see on his face right
Right?
the whole evening. He's been in prison for like the last 35 years.
And he just got like freedom. Pussy. Which freedom?
He got freedom and he sucked his first dick.
That's the cost.
Was there something about Pharaoh we don't know about?
I've only been with Farrah 10 years.
Hold on. Her name's Farrah.
Yep.
Like Teen Mom Farrah.
Yeah, like that.
Are you pulling up the video now?
I mean, she was named after Farrah Fawcett, but whatever. She's also Arabic.
Farrah sounds way more Canadian than Alec does. Look how heavy that bolt is.
Fuck, that's heavy.
Yeah, it's like a machine gun bolt.
Well, it is.
That's it. That's all of it. Tate just stripped it down.
Yep. Rowan, did I tell you that my factory CZ muzzle brake destroyed itself?
You did not. I did not. I didn't shoot it with that. What you have on now.
I know. I like the factory one better, but my factory one broke.
But how?
I don't know if you've taken yours off, but it's like a 2-piece thing where it's threaded on the inside and it's got that weird ratchet system on the outside.
The handguard?
No, the actual muzzle device. So
Oh no, mine has the fake can on it.
Oh yeah, that's right. So it's got like a weird ratchet system that it attaches.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to, you can take off the ratchet, and there's actually threads under here you can attach it to. So that's like on the inside. So it's like a 2-piece fly fighter.
Mine is deeper, like way in.
Yeah.
What you're talking about.
But yeah, since it's 2-piece, there's just a loose piece on the inside that usually cracks up against the barrel. The inside piece cracked in half.
No shit.
Yep. So I can't actually shoot it on here anymore. Otherwise, it would probably blow it up.
Huh. But how did it happen?
I don't know.
Weird.
So yeah, now I have to use this dumb thing that's like 3 inches long.
Yeah, it looks significantly larger now.
How light it is without the bolt and stuff.
Oh, not expecting that.
It's nothing, huh? It's that whole weight to that firearm is that bolt. Well, I mean, his barrel's really short too, so.
I mean, if you
Don't talk about Tate's barrel that way.
Oh, feels sad, man.
You forgot the bolt.
I know, but I'm just saying this is what it would feel like without a bolt.
Yeah,
that's what.
I've been thinking about that fiber optic a lot.
already so much later than.
Did you ever find anything like an LED tape?
No, I just want to sell this thing.
Why do you want to sell it?
He never liked it.
Crap.
He's talking about the
The what?
the RMR.
Oh.
That stupid dual illuminated.
Hey man, we were shooting in the rain that day. There was like no sunlight, and I thought it was great. I mean, it
wasn't bad then. But I want to sell it for either like a micro red dot or like either like a real RMR or the new Escaro has my attention.
Yeah, just don't. I don't know those MROs you were talking about. Like those are big.
The MRO is, but I want the new SRO.
SRO. Those are nice.
Wish has some sweet deals on them.
I thought about it for this thing because that's originally what I bought. Or no, I bought this when I had my Glock, and I was gonna get my Glock cut, but then I realized Glock. I got put on that stupid revolver, and when I stopped shooting the revolver, I was like, I need an optic for this, so it got put on here, and I realized I hated it even more.
I trade you a knockoff battery operated for that one.
Get the flavor out of my.
Me too.
So yeah, I keep procrastinating. I need to put that on arms list and just sell it for whatever.
But did you hear Brandon's offer?
No.
I said I'd trade. Go ahead.
No, go for it.
I told you I'd trade you a knockoff battery operated for that one.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so the battery operated one that doesn't have the controls, is just on auto. Those are like way less than the ones with the type 2s or whatever. And I think those are fine because I only use mine in auto. Like I never ever manually adjust the brightness on mine.
I don't know if
I think they're like. Go on, take.
You run into the same issues with this if you're like in a dark area looking out into light.
Yeah, I guess.
Can you see that? If you're outside, can you see it?
Yeah. Sunlight helps. Like if it's really bright outside, it's okay. Or if it's like overcast, it's really good. But say you're shooting under an awning and you're looking out into bright sunlight,
Right.
you can't see it.
Yeah, that's when.
Or like
No,
if
I
you
don't know. Like mine has lockout mode. Lockout mode puts in auto, but it's locked out. So it's not like I could adjust on the fly. I could take it off auto, but then it's not locked. I've never messed with mine. Like it's always on auto mode. The only time it sucks is when you use like a TLR or something and it's night, it'll wash out.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I got this doctor. You want it?
Yes.
So I've heard good things about those.
I mean, it's legit for the most part.
I've heard good things. I don't know.
Most part, what does that mean?
I mean, it's trainable.
Is it real?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it's legit for the most part. If it was real,
It looks real. That's the main part, right?
right? That's all that matters. As long as it looks cool.
Dude, I got one of those fucking loophole knockoff fucking LROs.
Mhm.
I think that's what it is.
Mhm.
That fucker's not bad.
Really? Wait,
I got a.
LRO.
Huh?
LRO? Let me look it up. Go
I
on.
think that's what.
You know what I need for my Scorpion?
What?
A Devo.
That's what I thought. Brandon was saying the Devo. I think that's overkill.
I haven't looked through one of those before, but I really want one.
It's so big though.
It is very
those things are cool, Brandon.
But I also want to put a Russian optic on this.
Oh, it's the LCO.
Oh, Elsia. Okay, so my range had a 34 Gen 4, which I've never shot before, with one of these, the Delta points, and it had a triangle reticle, which I didn't know what I was looking at. It looked like really weird until my brain figured out, oh shit, that's a triangle, and then it was the weirdest thing. But I like the triangle because like you have a point for like precise shots, and then if whatever shots, you just put the triangle on it. It's almost like a chevron.
No, that LCO I have a knockoff, and I have it on my 300 blackout. It's not bad.
I'm in America.
Where do you get like Wish or something?
Yeah. I'd bought some of that shit just to fuck with it, and
Is that where you get all your suppressors?
maybe.
Dude, someone posted that, I don't know if it's true, that the guy who got caught in California was because he bought an autosphere from Wish or something? Like a Glock?
Probably. I mean, I feel like that's where my Rebel silencer came from.
No, I'll never get that flavor out of my coil.
Fucking.
Is it bad?
Yeah. You
Really?
didn't see my photo
Yeah.
of the baffles all over the ground?
That's right. Oh shit.
Talked about that earlier today.
I finally got a reply back from them.
Really? Man.
They sent me a shipping label, but they didn't give me any instructions with it. Like, put this on the box or make sure you send in a copy of your Form 4. Nothing. So I've been trying to call them. Finally, I get on their fucking stupid chat. And I was like, and I just put on there, please call me. And of course, they had a copy of all my emails. And he's like, oh yeah, he didn't even ask me what it was about. He's like, yeah, no problem. Just send it in with the paperwork. We sent you a shipping label. And I was like, you fucking cocksuckers. I want to talk to you on the fucking phone.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm going to send a fucking NFA item through the fucking USPS.
How does that ship? Okay. So I've asked this question before, and apparently you can't, like, something happens to the lower receiver.
Yeah.
It's like it's damaged beyond repair. Like I was asking why a manufacturer, the original manufacturer, why can't they just completely destroy it? Like it's by them, they completely destroy it and make a new one with the same serial number. Apparently they can't do that. Can they do that with cans, or do you have to like Form 4 that shit again?
Oh, it's got to be reformed Ford.
Oh,
Shit, they're onto us, Alec.
No.
So, I mean,
Brandon, it's a feature. It's a non-lethal, less lethal device.
what?
Your can shooting the baffles off. It's a feature. Less lethal device.
Oh yeah,
it's a fake shot.
it still takes a shot. It still takes a shot to shoot the baffles out.
It's a green meanie.
Fucking.
Fuck is it Europe?
I'm assuming what they'll do is they'll just cut the can down and I'll lose a baffle or two, and they'll rethread it.
But you're out $200, aren't you? Like you're gonna have
No,
to. Oh no.
not if they cut. If they can use the tube and do whatever they have to by using the tube that has a serial number on it, then they can repair it.
Oh, I see. Okay, so the serialized part is the tube.
Correct. So say I sent a bullet through this. Say I sent a round through the side of it, and it destroyed the fucking tube. Then I would be out $200. But I'd really only be out $100 because that's how much I put into the raffle. So, but if that happened or something, if they call me and tell me that they can't fix it, I'll just be like, send the motherfucker back. I'll fix it myself.
Okay.
Because I can fix it myself. It's just not going to be a pretty repair. I mean, it'll look decent, but
Or you get it back, you thread it into the side of your door on your vehicle,
yes.
and then put a hole on the other side and use the internals as a single baffle. Just make sure you have it on something you like you have a loan on. And, just stop paying for it.
Yeah. I'll put it on the side of that fucking 3D or the laser engraver I'm gonna buy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Take this. You're not licensed.
Call the ATF. Call the ATF. You can't take it. Fuck.
I wonder if it would work.
It would.
Would it?
Yeah, it would. In a vehicle?
I don't know, because what happens if you lock your vehicle and you go in a store? You're not in control of your vehicle anymore.
Oh well, yeah.
Is this what they're all complaining about? Cuts up your hands.
Yeah, it's too aggressive. Yeah,
Mine doesn't have that. Mine's like
I love the
just M-lock or whatever.
I love the carbine foreign.
I mean, it's not ideal, but like, come on.
I don't understand what everybody's big deal is with Picatinny.
I still have my M4 with Picatinny on it. It's fine.
Fucking. At least you can put whatever the fuck you want on it.
Yeah, this is very counterproductive. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I have 2 rails now that are M-lock. It's like, well, I want to mount something on it. Okay, so you gotta put a Picatinny on it. But I already had it. I don't know. I guess it's like, so the first like race gun I've ever shot, like an AR, because none of my friends are into that. Like everyone here is pretty much like, well, all my friends had like 90s era like builds and stuff. So Tate's was the first one. I was like, oh, I get it. It's sweet. Like it's lightweight. You can actually get your like arm around, like your hand around it and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. But I also like the looks of like the
I agree.
Quad rails are cool, man. Like this Bravo chassis on the bolt action that had M-lock and stuff. They came with one pick rail. Well, now the bipod's taking that up. So I went and got a QD for the front. Then I realized I'm probably going to use it for the other side too, because when I use the sling, I like putting it on the right side. It just gives me like that extra torque. So I bought another QD on. So I have 2 QDs up front 2 cutie cups in the back. This thing looks ridiculous.
Do you have a hog saddle yet?
I have the Saracen. But no, I don't have a hog saddle.
I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I'm probably getting there.
It's been a long day.
I hope my old lady's fucking feeling better in the morning because I'm not gonna want to fucking get up with the kids.
She okay? Under the weather? Or?
I guess. I don't know what her deal is. Too many fucking crazies here lately, and she's had to be called out.
Quick question before you sign off.
Yes, it's that big.
Shims for like ARs for brakes. Do they sell specific ones for the 0.625 diameter?
Do what now?
Pencil barrel width for AR barrels. Do they sell specific muzzle brake shims for that size?
Oh, I'm sure Brownell should have all kinds of different size shims.
I couldn't find it. All I find is like the only differences are like the 1/2x28 and or
on the threads on the barrel, it's no different. The only 0.625 is on the gas block. The muzzle is the same.
right. I need the diameter of the inside of the shim to be smaller.
Why?
1/2x28.
Because it's off. Like my shims are off. Like when I tighten it down, it's like there's too much play.
Oh, they're all like that.
They're all like that?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably find shims that are the correct diameter.
Just get a threaded crush washer or a threaded back nut.
I know. I just
That's what's on here.
crush washer. But
No,
see,
it's a threaded nut.
oh, okay.
So basically, you put this on all the way back.
Mhm.
You put your muzzle device on. You get it as far back as you can, and then unscrew it to where it's straight. And you basically turn this back until it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you just created one of these.
It's like what's on your your bastard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way I've found to mount muzzle devices.
That's actually pretty fucking smart, dude.
They're super cheap on Amazon.
Because if you guys were gonna suppress anything, you can't use crush washers, can you?
You're not supposed to, but it's whatever.
If you're gonna suppress something, I mean, I wouldn't worry about your shims per se.
Can't you get like? Well, I'm not gonna suppress anything, but I was just wondering, like, isn't that the thing? Like, if you suppress something, the crush washer is gonna throw the angle off.
It could,
but most suppressors aren't that tight a tolerance on the inside of the bore.
Okay,
like they have wiggle room.
That Rebel silencer, I have to use a crush washer on my 22 AR because it won't screw all the way down.
But a back nut should fix that too. Like, you shouldn't have to worry about it being off.
Yeah.
I never thought about like that back nut. That's pretty fucking smart.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a muzzle device with a back nut on it, essentially.
Yeah. Like, no, I have one, but he just made one. Like, that's pretty cool.
Funny story about that little the bastard.
Yeah, mine's the little one, the little bastard.
Little bastard.
And there's the fat bastard.
He called us on a stock. He was going on a. He does hunts at. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Ghost River or something like that. Deer hunts.
Mm-hmm.
It's like high fence shit in Iowa or somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I built a stock for him for youth hunting that has like fucking multiple different LOP lengths, kind of like the Magpul
Mhm.
you were fucking with,
Mhm.
except it's our style of stock. That was kind of a fun deal because it has phenolic spacers in it. We built one for him to give to that whoever fucking high fence hunt shit, but some high dollar fucking shit, $13,000 fucking deer. But he's a good fucker, the guy that makes those.
The APA guy, right?
Yeah, Justin Watts, I believe is his name.
Shit works too, man. It works. Like,
Oh fuck yeah, they're fucking loud too.
yeah.
You're a fucking cocksucker if you're beside me on the line.
Yep.
So, all right, if you guys fucking decide to do this tomorrow night and I'm home, fucking I'll get on.
All right.
We'll see.
It's good hanging out with you fuckers.
You too, man.
So that
Later.
word silence means we're not doing that.
Do what?
What do you say?
I said that
What do you say?
silence means, and I'm like, we're not doing that.
Are you still fucking recording?
She loves
Oh,
to the
Jesus.
left.
Love you guys.
Fuck it, I quit.
Later.
Don't get your hopes up. I don't think this week in the canteen is coming back. Sorry to break your hearts.